everybody, today in Warframe, we are going to make a Warframe tier list. But this Warframe tier list will be voted on fully by YouTube chat. So, on YouTube chat, you can make a poll up to 4 options. So we are going to do the Warframe tier list starting off at Ash. Would you put him in S, A, B, or C tier? We'll do it 1 by 1. And I think this whole thing will take us about 3 hours. I will try to throw in some timestamps for when I make the YouTube video, but if you end up watching the YouTube stream, it probably won't have any timestamps. So let's start the poll. Yeah, so we can start the poll. Now everybody rate Ash in the YouTube chat. And I want to see, yeah, we'll see. Got to vote in YouTube chat in order to count. So, Ash, as everybody knows. That's the thing, there's not a connected chat, so I can only do one really. If I do it on Twitch, let's see if I can double it up. I think I could just double it. So yeah, go for it. Yeah, I can just do it on each one. And then just add it together. Well, this might take like 3-4 hours, but that's okay. This is going to be a very long one. Yeah, I can just add the total votes. Chances are Twitch and YouTube channel will agree pretty closely, so it won't matter a ton. So that's good. But as everyone knows, Ash, you know, invisibility, stealth, kind of assassin shinobi frame. I'm not much of an Ash player, so I don't really have an actual build for him. But if we look at some of those augment mods, they're pretty cool, right? Like, I don't have any serious build at all for Ash. Like, smoke screen is increased crit chance while invisible, right? Not bad, not bad. Conceals allies within 15 meters for 8 seconds, grants crit. Like, that's pretty good. Good teamwork, but good crit. Right? Seeking Shuriken is good for just full armor reduction. I just have, like, basic, I guess, build on Limbo. Nothing at all serious. Like, is there a search? There it is. You have Fatal Teleport, 200 extra damage, energy cost refund, right? Not bad, not bad. You have Rising Storm, Blade Storm, right? Increased melee counter, passive 10. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, Ash is just not a Warframe I've ever put a ton of time into, but Ash is definitely a cool frame. I would say I primarily use Ash to just like yeet my stealth on and just kill people a bit with either Blade Storm or just like Armor Shred Seeking Shuriken. But there's a lot of like, I think nuke builds that people like to use with Ash, Helmet and stuff like that. Yeah, he's cool. Cool frame, cool frame. I definitely would say he's a cool frame. So it looks like overall, okay, it looks between both YouTube and Twitch, Ash is put in, without a doubt, as B tier. Everyone is primarily voting there, so not bad, not bad. Oh, can I end my polls on Twitch early? Yes, I can. So yeah, there's no chance that y'all outvote Ash, so Ash is going in B tier. Yeah, Ash, that's what I've been thinking. Like, Sight seems like a similar Ash frame, because he's an invisibility frame, but you just kill more easily. You gotta hit those weak points, though. Okay, everybody, now for Atlas. I don't know how much people like Atlas, to be honest. So yeah, Atlas rating. S, A, B, or C, everybody. Let's start the poll. Woo! Yeah, I feel like Atlas will be a little lower. The generality of Atlas is like people don't like. You can still get like one-shot punchy, and once you get helmet and stuff, you can definitely do whatever you want. I have not at all played Atlas. Like, Atlas is probably one of the lowest amount of frames I've played. You can tell just by me, like, yeeting on some pretty simple stuff. And just armor and tankiness. A lot of augments, like you got that Rumbler. Okay, okay. Got Titanic Rumbler. Okay, one big boy. You got Orgaze. Right, like additional loot. You got Path of Statues. Petrifies enemies. Right, none of these seem like insanely OP. I haven't upgraded any of them, obviously, but none of them are insanely OP. So it looks like a lot of people are probably going to vote Atlas pretty low, which, you know, don't blame you. I think I voted him pretty low on my personal tier list as well. So it looks like a lot of people are probably looking at Trump to see. Rumblers is Helmet slot. Yeah. I gotta upgrade all my mods. Right? Like, look at that. Tectonic Augments. It doesn't even... None of these even go up to insane multis or damages, right? Even his augment mods don't seem insane. Maybe that, is his best one. Because it's, like, Overguard. Right? That might actually be just one of his better ones? I don't know. Not bad, just underwhelming. Damn. Oh, one sec, baby. Oh, sorry about that. My wife dropped a glass, so there was a bunch of glass. So naturally, I was helping clean up. No shock though. Atlas is C tier. People not a huge fan of Atlas. Not a huge fan of Atlas. Yeah, my wife was moving things and she dropped our glass weed container. Because, you know, when you buy it, you put in a little nice glass container and glass just everywhere. Little unfortunate. Yeah, everyone votes Atlas in at C tier, huh? He is without a doubt C tier. God, I love the Warframe music, though. So, what do you think about Banshee, everybody? I think she can be made to be really good. A lot of, like, weakness, like, increased damage stuff. Okay, Banshee rating is up. Go vote. So, yeah, Ruben has to stay down here now. Okay, now she's vacuuming up the glass. You gotta be very careful. Sometimes I forget she exists. Damn. I feel like she's not super popular right now. You can probably make her pretty easily S or A tier. I think for a lot of people she'd probably be B kind of deal. Cause yeah, she's just not super popular for a lot. I know you can do some good AoE with her. Yeah, what do you think, chat? Vote now or forever hold your peace for Banshee. If we take a look at your girl, she is pretty decent, I think, augment mods. Like, this is obviously like pretty dog old build, but whatever. Right, I have vitality on. It's just like a range duration. No strength, because it's, you know, again, goofy. Alright, silence, finish, staggered enemies. Resonance. This one's pretty decent. I think Resonance is good overall. Welcome. Alright, Resonance, Resonating Quake. You have the armor reduction, Sonic Boom, if you want to do just full armor shred quickly. Yeah, I think, like, Resonance is really good. You just resonance off with Sonic Boom. Or not Sonic Boom, Sonar. So, not bad. I think she's a pretty good frame overall. She definitely requires you to actually hit weak points. If you're going for that sort of thing. But hey. She's pretty cool. Haven't used a lot of Banshee at all, though, in the last handful of years. So, Looks like a lot of people kind of throw her... Yeah, people are throwing her overall B tier as well. Okay, okay. Throwing her as B tier. Not bad, not bad. Okay, what about Baruch, everybody? What about Baruch rating? So, Pacifist Monks of Fury. What do you think? I think Warframe definitely has hit that point. There's so many Warframes where it's like, it's good because there's so much options, but it's also bad because there's so many that they can't all stand out kind of deal. Baruch's really cool because he's like a punchy with augmented fists monk. So that's pretty cool. Okay, is it augment weapon that people say? No. Yeah, but he has his like 4th ability weapon, which is just punching. He's really cool. I just have never used him enough. I should revisit him. Yeah. True, you got like, what, AoE CC with sleep? Not bad, not bad. I think a couple people got mad that I rated Baruch really lowly in my tier list, but I just don't play Baruch. That's kind of how tier lists work. I'm not gonna rate something highly I just don't play enough in, because I don't know. So, yeah, it is what it is. Because like, this is my like goofy ass build. I don't think you need this much tankiness whatsoever. But I, by default, throw on some Umbral stuff if I take a lot of hits. You definitely don't need that much, right? I think I just built him quickly for tankiness, and I just run around punching things. His damage punch is really good, though. Serene Storm, hella good. Throw on that status chance, whew. Right, Desolate Sand are good. Is this the one that straight up protects you? Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of DR there. So the AoE sleep is lull. It does have a good range, too, actually, to be fair. Not bad. I think his worst ability might be his first one. Because it's dodge all incoming projectiles, but only while not attacking. But it's also really good, because you can attack, and then you can stop, and then you can dodge, so... Yeah, Exalted, that's the word. He had Exalted Fists of Fury. I don't know, he's an odd kit. I really need to mess with him more, because I never have in my entire years of playing. He's good, though. Every attack Brood eludes, increases melee attack speed, melee critical damage by 5% up to 6 stacks. Stacks last in 6 seconds. Cool. So the good thing is it's attack speed and crit damage, so realistically I would want to use that. And then you have like Endless Lullaby. This one you can just trigger Lullaby across Lullaby across Lullaby. So this is actually a way to build Baruch with just infinite finishers, I believe. So he is actually a pretty cool character by default. And then you have Reactive Storm if you just want to chuck some more damage on for status chance, right? But yeah, don't like copy my build or anything. But yeah, that's Baruch right there. He's pretty cool. Definitely not a frame I've built up enough, but okay, saying A tier, nice. So it looks like Baruch's being thrown pretty solidly in A tier for everybody. Yeah, like for me, he's B tier just because I straight up do not use him, right? But for a lot of people, it looks like A. Ah, not bad at all. Let's take a look at Caliban rating. I wonder. What do you think? What do you guys think Caliban? I think he's a lot better now. I think probably like for a lot of people. Could be A tier pretty easily. So you think about it, he has like what? Armor shred, weak point, damage increase. He has full shield regen, has summons, like pretty good, pretty good. New Caliban's like a lot nicer to use for sure. I have a feeling Cyto 9's either gonna go B or A, probably A because he's new. But he seems to be like, yeah, Invisible Banshee. Because like weak points and stuff. But I think Cyto 9's a little better because you get that jumping weak point damage on your Exalted Sniper. I really need to mess with a lot of frames more. Make a video series just where I'm just playing and relearning some more frames on stream, making some builds, you know. Since I can't vote, I say A tier. You can vote on Twitch or YouTube. Vote in both of them. So, Twitch thinks S tier pretty heavily, but then, you know, 5, 6 people voting, you know. Whereas YouTube, they're pretty solidly putting your boy in A tier for sure. 28 votes, you know. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, the nice ammo on Site 09 is also cool. I agree. It's always nice having elemental. But yeah, he's a cool frame. I like my Caliban. I've updated my Caliban's build, so this is what I tend to play on him right now. It's not working. Oh, yeah, maybe we'll just stick it to... I'll keep doing it on Twitch. Not too many votes on Twitch, though. Yeah, that's like my goofy little build. Do I have any... I always like Rolling Guard because it's just 3 seconds of invulnerability, so I can think about not fucking up. And yeah, that's what I tend to use. At this point on most frames, I use a simple Rolling Guard and Brief Respite build. Just no need because of Razor Gyre, right? Yeah, his new build's a lot better. Good shit, Gyre. Or Caliban, good shit. Okay, looks like people are solidly chucking him in A tier. Yeah, looks like YouTube and Twitch chucking A tier. Oh, people on Twitch like him more as S tier, though. Anything can be S tier. But, you know, not enough, but yeah, more. Nice. Oh, wait, delete poll. No, I just wanted to end poll. Okay, whatever. That's okay. So yeah, it looks like people are throwing Caliban solidly in A tier. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. So, the next one we have up is Chroma. As you all know, Dragon Friend. Curious what y'all will vote on Chroma. Because, like, Chroma's really fallen from grace from back in the old day. And nowadays, a lot of people tend to just use Chroma for the added, like, stats. Drop stats on Effigy, right? Where is it? There it is. In theory, like... Oh, God. No, in theory, Vex Armor is pretty good. No, get in your crate. No marking. Stop it. You knock it off. Good number increases. Used to be Eidolon King Hunter. Yeah. No, chill, dog. Ruben, nothing's going on. But, like, you can always get used to them with Effigy. Like, third ability is just decent overall. Right? Not bad. Stop it. Yeah, he is a Profit Taker main, but that's not, like, good. I wouldn't say that's a good thing when your frame is good for one mission because of one ability where you get more credits. That's kind of the only reason. Spectral Scream sucks. Good in theory, but it does no damage, so it's like, fucking who cares? And then the second ability is actually good, because you can get some good buffs there for sure. Right, the armor damage multi-buffs, right? You get some good buffs. So I wouldn't even say he's the worst at all. It's just like maybe his kit's less fun and less intuitive now. Because you do get some solid buffs off his abilities. That's without taking a look at these. Like Afterburn. Okay, okay. Not good. Everlasting Ward. I think it's not bad. Not bad. Guided Effigy. I don't think that's needed. Guardian Armor. Yeah, it's also not needed or anything. Maybe Vexing Retaliation's a little better now. But, yeah, he's not a frame I put a ton of time into. Or have ever. I just use him a little bit for Profit Taker as well. But, let's see what people think of him. Ooh. He's all over the place. It's like between between A and B tier. Twitch thinks to throw him more A tier, whereas YouTube, it's between A and B. Interesting, interesting. Because, like, his abilities, he's a boring frame, but his abilities give good buffs is kind of the deal, right? So I get why people are throwing him in A for sure. He's like a fucking boring ass frame. But he does give some good buffs. Effigy's decent. Vex armor's decent enough. Get some good damage and armor increase. So it's like, yeah, I get it. You got armor boost per melee and damage for range, right? So it's like, he is just buffs. Which, like, if you like that playstyle, for sure. But a lot of people aren't a huge fan. Looks like he's going into A tier. Between everybody, it looks like he's A tier. So not bad, not bad. A tier. Dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, because inherently, he has a lot of, like, armor and tankiness, for sure. And then he has some boosts to dips. And then you can go even more boosts to dips, right? Not bad, Chroma. Not bad. Yeah, people voted for Chroma A. It was close between A and B, though. Now we'll start the poll for Ember. Okay. What do you think about Ember, everybody? She's like decent enough, but she's not amazing. I think last year I immediately threw her in S tier for the fun of it. But she's like decent enough. She has armor shred and AoE fire, but that's kind of it. And DR, sorry. And that's like, that's her main shtick. It's just AoE fire kind of deal. She doesn't have like any AoE nukes to the extent where it does a ton of damage. And her augments are decent. Right, energy orb, eh. Heat damage, that one's always nice if you're going for just buffs. A lot of like elemental frames like Frost have these ones. Their AoE's good fire for sure. But it depends what you're doing. It's lackluster more in Steel Path. Because it's just lower damage numbers. Still pretty decent. You got Fire Blast healing. So, Healing Flame is really good. Because it grants Overguard. So, it's really nice. If you think about it. So, overall, that one's nice. Purifying Flame. Going for status. If you're going for more of a team support, like, you can do that for sure. But, hey. Yeah, I've used a good chunk of Ember, to be fair. It's always a fun frame. And yeah, I'd probably throw her like A tier right these days, or like maybe B, depending on how much you like her. It's always down to like how much you like her. If you don't like a frame, wouldn't really ever put it high tier. But that's just kind of like how that works, of course. But I think she's pretty solidly a good frame. And now they have her Ember Heirloom skin, so... Healing Flame just heals you / overguards you. But it's for Fire Blast. There it is. So it's like, it's decent for sure. Because you're going to definitely need to use Fire Blast. So if you just want to Overguard build, yeah, it's not bad for survivability. Yeah, you just always have, like, the way you play Ember is essentially you always have your 2 on. If you want to, you hit people with your first ability. You use it to, like, build up your immolation if you want. And then you just spam out your 3 when it's maxed out, and then other than that, you just hit 4, really. Pretty simple. Yeah, it's guaranteed heat now, because heat doesn't fuse with anything through buffs. Elemental buffs stay that element now. Pretty cool. Either way, she is a good frame for sure. Looks like... Okay, looks like Twitch likes her more in S tier. There's less people on Twitch, like 15 votes, but, you know, YouTube definitely says more A tier. But definitely more votes on YouTube. Definitely A tier frame based on that. Not bad, not bad. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, I gotta throw on, wasn't the Intensify one? Oh yeah, the one healing grants ability strength. Yeah. Throw on her other ability, use that. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, she's pretty good frame for sure. People like Ember. It is a fact. Ember, boom, A tier. The next frame. Equinox. Ooh, that's a different one. It's been a little bit. A lot of people probably don't like Equinox. I don't care about Equinox. Equinox hasn't really ever been popular in the modern Warframe. You can probably chalk this to like a C or a B tier. But let's see what y'all say. But I'm gonna assume Equinox is gonna be probably C tier based on how much people play her. And how much like you ever get hyped out of Equinox. Hey, Equinox. You got 2 frames for the price of 1. Look at that. You either got damage or shield armor. You got damage, vulnerability speed, or wake up. Energy, strength, damage multi. Like, so it's pretty much like, are you building survivability with night or damage with day? That's how she kind of works. Yeah. And like it kind of works out, I think, a little weirdly. So it's like if you either build for day, you don't build that well for night. And if you build well for night, you don't build that well for day. So her grind sucks. Yeah, like I think for a lot of players, if you built her up well, you like her, she could be B tier. Maybe even A tier if people really like her. But I think it's between B and C for a lot of people. Okay. My build on her sucks, obviously. Like, Prime Vigor, lol. This is like an old goofy build, so obviously don't do this. Oh, you got Common Frenzy Spread. Not too shabby. But it's like pretty small. 5 meters. Gotta get range. The duality is cool because you get a little AI buddy. So if you want to be Excal, Umbra, or Wukong, if you will. I think like energy transfers, whatever. But I don't use her, so I don't know how much the charge conservation matters. Yeah, and then you have your peaceful proclamation. Slowly enemies bite. Oh, this one isn't insane. Slows enemies, and you get like a little ability strength boost. Yeah, I really have not used much Equinox. Let's see what the people are thinking. Oh yeah. So it looks like, well, some people like her, some people really like her. It's pretty solidly between B and C, with right now a little bit more saying C tier. So it looks like she'll go in C tier for now. Just know though, it was very, very close. Very close between C and B. Almost B. Almost B. She was C by like a couple more votes. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And now Excalibur. Ooh, Excalibur. I think he's like a good frame, but I don't think he's amazing. His blind is one of his better things. His blind and just his 4th ability, I guess. Pretty solid frame, but nothing amazing, I'd say. I think for a lot of people, probably B tier. For me, he'd probably be B tier these days. He was much more playable back in the day, and he's still very playable on like Steel Path or anything if you feel like it. I like him. A or B probably for me. With like going more. You did double S. Hell yeah. Because he's motherfucking Excal Umbra, baby. He's the goddamn poster boy. He's the drip king. Look at that drip. Oh, his sword's awesome. Could be better, but it is pretty awesome. And his blind is also really sick. His radial javelin kind of sucks. Probably would always either take off his 3rd or his 1st ability. And then you got Nourish, baby. His 1st ability is adorable. Like, Warrior's Rest is cool, but it's just a passive to disable your person so he doesn't debuff. So, makes sense. Alright, you got Radiant Finish, not necessary. You got Chromatic Blade, probably is best overall, obviously, if you just want to use your stabbies. You got Furious Javelin, actually good if you want to increase your melee based on that. Like, that's actually pretty good if you feel like using it, for sure. Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of inherent survival outside of, like, 2. Hit damage cap with his first ability? Yeah, you can hit damage cap with a lot of things. Warframe. And do you like slowly killing things with melee with his first ability? It would be better if it killed faster, for sure. And I think when you use your first ability, when you use your energy blade, it also does send forward the energy attack with the energy blade, so it is a little better. I just don't find his first ability at all a fun mechanic. But he's cool. You jump between people if you like it, right? You just keep chaining your first, and it goes from person to person. That's kind of how it works. So, he's probably B tier overall for folk. Yeah, he's like solidly B tier. It's like half of people are like, okay, I love him. Love me some Excal. But he is a B tier. I'll put it over here so you can see the frames a little better. Yeah, he's a cool frame. Always love him. Always a big fan of your boy Excal. His only in survivability is his like actual blind. So, yeah, cool frame. I agree, he's pretty dope, chat. After that, we have Frost. Oh, actually, Frost is a lot better than he used to be now. I'm kind of curious what people put him as. His new augments helped him out a lot. No, Ruben, you're okay. Because, like, he's actually noticeably good. You have AoE CC Overguard. You have good damage buffs. Mainly through augments, I think, though. Like, that's one issue, is you do need to get his augments for sure. Would definitely still need... It has armor reduction on Avalanche now. And, like, Freeze is a little better now. But it's mainly just for Avalanche, which is kind of funny. Like, this is his main ability, without a doubt, now. That kind of sucks. Freeze Force is cool. Maybe would recommend this if you want to keep on Freeze. Chilling Globe if you're going for like a defensive chill AoE. But like, I don't think you can get the Globe to enough health to be viable in Steel Path. So realistically, you have to, like, you really have to do what I'm doing and like chuck Ice Avalanche on. Yeah, and then I also have Biting Frost. So with those two abilities together, it's pretty good. You just gotta Helminth off these abilities. You can keep Freeze because, again, for Freeze Force. But, like, inherently, these abilities suck by default. Low damage, but they have cold, right? His third ability is useful at lower levels, but in Steel Path, it just gets, like, one popped. So, like, the time invulnerable is nice. You can cheese around that. So there's strats there if you're playing more proactive and like actively. But yeah, I agree. Stuff like Limbo or Gara would still be better for defense type missions. Just defend. Just keep people away from the point. But yeah, he's a cool frame. I think definitely with the buffs to his fourth ability, he's A tier. I think it's boring, just like one ability frames, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, everyone's like, A tier. Some are putting a good chunk of S tiers too on YouTube, which I get that. I wouldn't put him as S because he only has one ability that's good enough. I just don't think, I don't think you deserve it if you just have one ability that gives Overguard and like Shield, Gate, Armor Shred. Because like the shield gating is the Overguard. Yeah, okay. But he is pretty cool. I definitely agree that he's like A tier worthy. I don't think he, even if he was like insane, I just wouldn't put him S even. Because like one ability that's good. Okay. It's kind of funny as hell though that they like really kitted him out for his one ability. Yeah, the Globe's good within reason. The time invulnerable is the main thing that's really nice in Steel Path. That's why I said it's more useful if you're playing like actively, but And you can still do certain kits to like cheese it up with more health. Just objectively, it's not as good as other ones, though, is the issue. So, oh yeah, Gara. We got Glass Ladies. I forgot Frost and Gara. Right? That's Gara? Yeah. Yeah, that's Glass Lady. Sometimes I mix her up. Because Gara and Garuda. Sometimes I mix them up. Okay, what does everyone think about Lady Glass? Yeah, it looks like for the most part, the Twitch and the YouTube polls are following each other, with Twitch being different, but not like insanely, because it's like calmer there. It's very interesting. So what do you think about Gara? Yeah, you hit Globe, and then you hit it with your first ability to pop it if you want. But priming weapon? Ooh. Tazakor or Hellstrom? I never prime enemies with statuses. So I definitely don't know those ones off the top of my head. Yeah, so what does everyone think about Lady Gara, the one and only? She is really cool, and she does have good glass. Lol. I'm not a massive Gara player, but I play her a little bit for fun here and there. The Massive Vitrify, I usually do that, like Massive Vitrify into my first ability. A little defensive and like damage multi. Not bad. Spectorge, I don't know. I don't think this ability is good overall. I think this one kind of sucks. Like, it makes sense. Traps enemies and they just kind of like do damage to themselves or like shoot the mirrors. But the thing is, like, in the grand scheme of Warframe, it sucks, right? Splinter Storm, I think, is good and makes sense overall. It's a damage reduction and a multiplier. Like, it's just a good buff. So, like, not bad. Oh, yeah. Also blocking projectiles. That also sucks with stuff. And then her first ability overall is, like, whatever. But I use it with Shatter Storm. But it's not amazing. So this isn't, like, a super serious build by any means. But she's pretty cool. She's a good frame. Radial Blind when using abilities sometimes. That's a really random one, but not bad. Right, healing. Chance to drop Energy Orb. Yeah, it makes that a little better for sure. I just don't, like, love her kit overall. She's good defensively for sure, though. Like, she's good frame. Just not my favorite. I think most people would put her AB. Depending on, like, B if they like her less, A if they like her more. It's good defense frame for sure. Good defense frame. And she has, like, a little bit more interesting kit. Some good usages, but yeah. I always use her to just, like, AoE my fourth ability while I have my buffs on, and then I just Spectre or Shattered Lash it and kill him type of deal for the most part. Seems to work well. Nothing, like, hyper serious, of course, but like, it worked well. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. But yeah, her augments aren't insane by any means. I have Rejuvenation on. I think I just have it because it matches. That's it. Yeah, my Gara build's nothing serious by any means, though. But it looks like people are pretty solidly throwing Gara in A tier, and then, yeah, a little bit in B tier after that. Yeah, it makes sense. So we can throw her pretty solidly in A. Pretty A-stacked tier list. I'd say this is pretty normal, though, for most Warframe tier lists. When I make my tier list, I'm a little more biased, so I throw more into B, for sure. Some people love it, some people hate it. Now we go for Garuda, Blood Lady. You definitely have to like her kit. Garuda. And daily reminder, everyone, if you're enjoying the shenanigans, subscribe on any of the social medias, like on any of the social medias, feed the sweet algorithmic gods, follow, Twitch Prime, subs, etc. and so forth. There's so much stuff. A lot of stuff. So what does everyone think about Blood Mom Garuda? I think she's like similar to Gara, where she's like either A or B, but I think her kit's fallen out of popularity more compared to Garuda. Or no, compared to Gara. Dang. So, like, overall her kit's decent if you think about it. She has a, where's the forward, is it Dreadmere? Yeah, okay. She has a forward defensive block So enemies in front of you just straight up don't damage you, and they build your damage AoE. Works really well. There's good defenses forwardly, and good damage once you build it up for a sec. So, pretty good. But yeah, she just gets a lot of damage. Good passive. Goated, for sure. Blood Altar is, like, decent in theory, but since it restores health, it's honestly nothing amazing. But, like, still good. And then Bloodletting is obviously, like, because of her kit, it's good. So it makes sense for her kit. So that's why, like, Blood Altar by default's like, eh. With her kit makes it better, but it's still not amazing. But still good. And then Seeking Talons is nice. I wouldn't say it's insane, but it is really nice because of slash damage. But again, I don't know if I'd call it, like, insane. You can either throw it forward or just AoE, and so... Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I haven't seen her, like, played too much either. So I use Blending Talons. Additional combo chance, hitting enemy slash. Yeah, like, pretty good. This isn't a super serious build. I don't play her a ton. It's been a long, long time since I've rebuilt her. But hey, right? Bloodforge, weird, not good. But, like, not terrible if you're just using it to reload weapons. But I feel like Garuda's more up close and personal. But you can definitely use Bloodforge. And then you have Dreadward, which is, I'd say, better. Become unkillable for 8 seconds when Dreadmere kills a target by ripping its life force. So you just make sure you kill enemies with it. Which, it can be hit or miss depending on when you're playing, right? It's harder, I think, to Dreadward high steel path enemies. For sure. So it's, like, better lower, I think. Yeah, Bloodforge is unnaturally going to be better on long reload weapons. She's a cool frame, though, for sure. I haven't played her enough. Like I said, don't copy my build, but... The generals of it, sure, but not everything. Like those arcanes. Either way, I think Garuda's pretty cool. I had fun playing her more when I did. And she's just fallen out of favor for more casual murder frames. Okay, looks like people are throwing her pretty solidly in the A tier right now. Some people S, some people B, but overall, looks like A tier is her main. Okay. So let's boop. Get thrown into A tier. But a lot of, it's like, people are A and then S and then B pretty closely, so... Yeah, a lot of people have very differing opinions on Garuda, that's for sure. She's one of those Warframes where it's like really all over the place. Oh yeah, Gauss. People really love Gauss. Even when Gauss came out, I liked him, but I never loved him. Like, people love Fast Dude. I like Volt more still than Gauss overall. But Gauss is great. I just more of a Volt fan. Gauss is nice to get a bunch of boosts too. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, jeepers. Right, you got your boy Gauss. I'm more of a Volt guy, but hey. Mock Crash, that one's a good meme. I think you can use it for AoE CC, but it's not ideal, I don't think. Thermal Transfer, not bad. I like this one for teamwork. Obviously pretty useless solo, but hey. He doesn't actually have a ton of mods. Augment mods, now that I think about it. Maybe he has another. But no. Obviously Redline, though, is his bread and butter. Like, that is his ability. And so that's why it's like, he's pretty much just a Volt. Volt 2. But, like, a little different. Because Mock Rush is actually pretty cool. You can just run fast. A little more annoying in smaller maps, but makes sense in bigger maps. His battery recharge stuff, yeah. His kinetic plating is pretty good, though. Like, straight up high DR. Like, fuck yeah, that shit's awesome. His second ability is great passive. Irrefutably great passive. And then his fourth, yeah. I think his third is good. Because you can make some hot, make some cold, make some blast. So I think it's decent overall. It does some good enough damage, but it's not ideal, right? You're probably going to spend more of your time just running around shooting. But hey. Pretty cool. The issue is, like, the range on this one's a little short, too. Not the worst, but, like, 12 meters by default. Yeah, I could see Thermal Sunder working better on Hildryn. Like, some other frames. So, yeah, he's really good. You hit cold, you hit hot, you hit boom. Always depends how you feel like playing, but yeah, Gauss is a really good frame. Ooh, looks like people are throwing you boy in S tier. Our first S tier frame. Fair play, fair play. Man's got DR, man's got fucking speed, and you can helmet on some good stuff. While the augment mods are lacking, you don't really need insane augment mods for an already insane speed kit. Speedsters are just Warframe favorites for sure, which is fair in a game where you like horde killing, so. Yeah, Gauss is the first S tier, everybody. Hey, not bad, not bad. That's a respectable S tier. Definitely a respectable one. Definitely not one I'd get mad at. I mean, I wouldn't really get mad at any of the ratings so far. The next one we have up is Grendel. And he has already been a little reworked to be better. Playably pretty good now, because you don't have to get out of your ball as much. I wonder what people are gonna put him as. Is it like B tier? A tier? What do you guys think about Grendel? What do you think about our spicy meatabola? He's a pretty cool dude. Right, you got Feast where you just eat people. Kind of work that with your passive to be tanky dude. His Nourish, which is his main use, is his #1 subsumed ability. For obvious reason. Right? Double energy multiplier by default. Health. Yeah. Look at all that health regen. No, it's mainly the damage and the energy, let's be real. Like, that's all that really matters there. Like, it's so good. So good. So yeah, he's lovely. His Pulverize is cool too if you just want to chill as a ball. I love that it armor shreds when you're a ball. It's so adorable. That's why I have his strength at 100 when I feel like going ball mode. And then Regurgitate also has armor reduction, and now that you can use it while you're in your 4th ability, or in your ball mode, way better. So he's actually a cool frame now. Yeah, you don't have to mod for viral on weapons, but like you probably already will because you're playing just your regular everyday weapons. I mean, he's a cool kit. I don't think any of these are necessary, but it's definitely very cool. Yeah, what are people putting him as? Okay, it looks like he's pretty solidly between B and A tier for a lot of people. It's actually like a 50-50 toss-up. Give it another couple of minutes for voting, but what do y'all think of him? He's probably for me more of like a casual B tier frame, but he is very tanky, he has good armor shred, and he has decent enough damage. I wouldn't vote him highly just because of Nourish being like really good as a subsumable ability, but it's just a good ability. He might have another augment. I'm still missing a couple. A couple of the newer ones for sure. I think I'm missing, if you're curious, I think I'm missing like 2 or 3.
Give what you can, Tenno, to help us.
He has...
Alright, what can we help you with?
There he goes. Regurgitates enemies, bounce up to 3 times, creating gas clouds that last 8 seconds, flick enemies with gas status effect. That'd be probably a fun meme. I don't know if it's insane, but I think it'd be a pretty fun meme. And then I also have like the Varuna one. It's actually, this one makes Varuna a lot better. This one is actually really good. I will give it that. The one that I'm missing for Varuna is pretty good. Yeah, he farts on enemies, pretty much. And then I think that's mainly the ones I'm missing, Varuna and Grendel. I might be missing a couple others, but yeah. Dang, Twitch is that bad at updating. No, it's on the Grendel vote. Damn, voting works way better on YouTube. But... okay, looks like between A and B, it's pretty much a 50-50 though. Damn. Okay. We will throw Grendel in his B tier, but it was like legitimately 50-50. So I'm going to throw him as B tier. No, we'll throw him as A tier because there were more people who also thought he was S tier compared to C tier. No, him being A tier makes more sense for this. So he will be A tier. Yeah, I was like, wait, I have to double check the numbers. I'm like, no, both more people also think he's S tier on YouTube and Twitch compared to C tier. No one on Twitch said B tier though, but it's a lot calmer there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Oh, what does everyone think about Gyre? I am going to grab food quickly. Let me throw on the Gyre poll. Just running upstairs. And y'all can vote while I run away. I think Gyre's good. You can do good AoE CC red crits because of how her ability kit works. I think her overall damage numbers are lower, and that's why, though. I have a little goofy build, nothing super serious, but nothing super terrible. Cathode current is pretty good. Okay. Not terrible, but I don't think good enough. Okay, let me go grab food. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gotta throw that on. In my defense, when I made this build, this didn't exist. I don't think so. Or did it? I don't know. So where are we putting her? A tier? Okay, it was between A. S and B were pretty close together too. A in the top and then S and B together. No shock, she's going A. I'd say so far this is a pretty understandable breakdown. I don't know. Judge the tier list so far. I'd say that's pretty good though. Yeah, Wukong was just being used too much in like SEA servers, I think. Because like China #1 meme and all that. I think it was just really popular in SEA, China frame. And like really overused there. But he was also pretty very highly used in NA, so you know, I like fair. Okay, well, Harrow. Yeah, this is your tier list, chat. I like making tier lists. Some people take them like hyper seriously, and I think they're just for like opinions, fun, see what like the current meta or opinion of the community is, kind of deal. You know, Harrow's a very interesting kit. I think a lot of people really like Harrow. The thing about Harrow is good at energy regen, defenses, as well as like, I think it's headshot. Over shield capacity doubled, start mission max energy. Right? You hit enemies, you gain shield, so he's a very survivable frame. Very survivable. Right? And then you sacrifice shield to increase reload, fire speed, while converting damage inflicted on enemies into health for Harrow and new allies, right? Very good. My issue has always been like, he's not a good duration frame. So you pretty much, you use your ability and then you use this ability and like you gotta keep using. He's a very active kit. Your third ability is like, it's a good one, but you have to keep reusing your like second, I think. I think the main thing I just get annoyed is that I have to keep recasting penance. It's so dumb. And this one's just energy gain passively. You pretty much like boost it up. The longer you boost it, gets headshot multiplier. Good energy conversion. Yeah, you get pretty insane. The longer you hold it, the better the buff is, kind of deal. His too has 1-1-0 second duration by build. Yeah. Well, I don't have that. Okay. But he's pretty good. was pretty good. And then your fourth ability is Covenant. And it's just you're invincible and you get boosts. It does stack up duration? Oh, okay. Yeah, Harrow's a good frame. Definitely A tier. Like minimum. Yeah, like Tribunal. Like, it's a very good kit. I have to use them a bit more. It's like with a lot of old frames. I have to mess with them a lot more. And then Covenant Augment. Headshot kills increase crit chance bonus duration by 3 seconds. Yeah. So there's a lot of good mods on them too. Okay, what are we looking here, chat? Yeah, he's B. He A tier. A tier. He is an A tier frame, as voted by the Pupsker chat of 2025. Okay. It's your girl, Hildryn. You like AoE energy frame? It's better now. She got some good QOL. Made her a lot better now, usably. Now you can like use her abilities while flying more. I think her like gun, right? You can actually cast properly. Ooh. Do I have an actual build? Okay, I have somewhat of a build on. Alright, you AoE people, hit them with energy and fire and restore your own energy. Pretty much never die. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, Harrow's great. I gotta mess around with Harrow way more. Get a good build going. Hi, buddy. You come here to beg for food? You just always restore your shield? Now you're good. I have Gloom on her 4. I can take that off now, though. Riven slivers, you just have to go to Iron Wake and buy the ribbon and like weekly stuff every week. On Earth. I forget to do it too. I have like 500 ribbon slivers. A good boy. Yeah, people like Hildryn. People like Hildryn now a lot more than they used to. People used to really dislike her. But now she's actually somewhat liked. A lot of people are voting S. But primarily A. A lot of people on B. Yeah, she's pretty solidly A tier, it seems, people are saying. People like her in A tier. Cool, 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 cool. What about... Ooh, Hydroid, huh? Hydroid. Dun dun dun. Yeah, you definitely end up getting a lot more ribbon slivers than you end up using. Unless you like forget to play and you're just logging in every week spending them at least. Not bad though. Hydra got better, so that's cool. No. Pilfering Swarm still Viral Tempest, lovely. Title Impunity is like whatever. I'd say like Rousing Plunder is not bad. Max corrosive damage armor, heals allies with affinity range. Yeah, not bad, not bad. They've made him better. His third ability is like more usable. And you just get a bunch of corrosive. So that's cool. Fourth is still just tentacles. Ruben, hey, you need to knock it off. That's very rude. You need to knock it off. Stop it. He's like, I'm just a baby. I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, I'm not doing anything. Stop it. Stop it, little guy. Stop it. You know what you are. You monster. You little monster puppy. Who's a little monster puppy? Okay. Hey, looks like he's A tier. Spoken. The people have spoken. Oh, you got your boy Inaros. Even with his upgrades, he's playably decent, but I don't think he's insane at all. But I don't know. What do you think? Maybe he's not like C, maybe he's B now. I had fun with him. On his re-release, or rework. Inaros. Urban? Doing, buddy? Right, like at least it just gives decent enough lifesteal now. Sandstorm is C-ish. You get more statuses. Yeah, like he goes from C to B. You can play him. Good boy. Yeah, he's easily playably decent enough. Not bad. Yeah, he's literally invulnerable. Not bad. As long as you play him, he's pretty decent. Played him for a while when Whispers in the Wall release, played him Steel Path. Did all the boss missions with him. He was fun. Just go wash my hands. We'll see. What do y'all think of your boy Inaros? Definitely way better than he used to be. Clap, clap, clap. Yep. Who's your good Ruben? Yes, I know. You're such a happy little guy. You're such a good little Corgo. So it looks like people are saying B tier on this bad boy. The people have spoken. Yeah, your boy's in B tier. Your boy is in B tier. Ooh, how many people play Avara these days? Damn. For me, she's straight like I don't play her at all, other than conservation. And even then, it's like I don't really need to. I just kind of do it, right? Like Ivara. It's the Ivara vote, everybody. My build on her is like awful. It's a meme. I'm just gonna do this quickly. I use her to do conservation sometimes. So I'm like, wait, let me just like change this so I can invisibility things a little harder. There we go. Or put them to sleep a little better. So Hivara, am I right? I got sidetracked. I don't care if my build's useless on something I never use, but I'm like, oh no, I kind of use her. I should change this quickly. So you have like the concentrated arrow, headshot, explosion, punch through. Removes punch through. She has a lot of augments now though, since she's pretty old. Right? Critical damage, cloak arrow is 100% chance per round stats effect. Nice. Like ally crit damage. Right, you get projectile punch through and increased crit for punch through. On punch through. Infiltrate, lasers. So she's good for spies, right? It's like she's really good at spies and invisibility. More arrows out there. I would say she's like B or C for some people. Maybe she's just too niche, so that's why she'd be C in my opinion. For a lot of folk. Yeah, she's very much between like B and C for a lot. Like, she can do good. What do I recommend for a good headshot? I guess snipers. Any rifle that uses ammo that's not, I guess, inaccurate. So any rifle, like a Gorgon, Burston, Branton styled Incarnate, and then yeah. Anything that can shoot forward and hits head, pretty good. But like snipers are overall highest headshot damage type of deal. Not bad though, not bad. Okay, she's pretty solidly between C and B. I'll throw her in C for Twitch chat. Twitch chat's carrying the C vote. They really don't like her. So, yeah, it looks like she'd be about C tier. She's very, very differing opinions. People are voting A, B, C all over. It's like B in lead almost, C in secondary on YouTube, and then like A right behind. Damn. Damn, dog. No, it looks like for now she'll go B. A lot of people hate her, but she's a little more, yeah. So just keep in mind, Ivara very close between B and C here. For a lot of people. Very close there, Ivara. Very close. So, Korra. Korra's pretty cool. You can do a lot more with her, right? She's a good endo farmer, good item farmer, Stranglethorn Dome. Get good loot from her. Get that pseudo exalted whip, good AoE on that. Some CC. Yeah, her own abilities aren't like super tanky, so you definitely have to pay attention to your shield gating. And your survivability in there. Right, you got your beautiful Pilfering Strangledome for loot. You got Accumulating Whipclaw for even more damage. Your Whipclaw is like an exalted weapon, so some pseudo-exalted weapon, sorry. You got Very Bodyguard if you need like survivability and you die sometimes. Yeah, Loki, Ash, both invisibility frames. Sight 09. Yeah, technically, it really has helped. Yeah, you hide in her dome, but that's not like the most fun playstyle. But I get it. Like, her ideal sometimes is literally like you throw up your Strangle Dome. If you want high range to grab a lot of people, you do high range. If you want low range to like stay in one spot, you do low range. For like your endo farm, but overall, you do a decent enough range, you just hide in your dome and you just kill everyone. So, hey. I think you can still get shot down in your dome, but I'd have to try and play more to see. Decent enough overall. Very good frame. Very good damage. And she has a cat. Cats. She's a kitty cat. Guess how much I've played her since the companion rework. Go on. Take a guess. Take a guess, guys, right now. Would you believe? None. Whoa. Yeah. She's cool, though. I use Inidim as her melee. Yes. Yeah, so she is pretty cool. And you should definitely use her if you want to collect some more loot or just, like, AoE and Whipclaw people. So, people are putting her solidly in A and then S tier. Oh, it's actually pretty close between A and S, but looks like mainly A. Letty should be Korra. Personality-wise and design, huh? What does her cat do? Oh, it beats the shit out of people. It goes like claw, 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 claw. Oh, you prefer Hydroid for loot frame and title self-cleanse? Yeah, fair. Everyone has their own preferred. Yeah, a lot of... So, right now, it looks like... It's pretty good. So for a lot of people, it was A or S tier. Maybe a lot of people would be more going S tier in time, but for now, it looks like she's A tier. Almost S tier, though. Almost for a lot of people. Yeah, survivability for her could be better. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, Lavos. Burr, burr, burr. What does everybody think of the Alchemist frame? I personally just get annoyed swapping all of his statuses all the time and holding all of the abilities down. I've only seen you play Brodia. Hell yeah, you have. Hell yeah, brother. I'm a simple man. You give me turrets, I shoot you. Well, I guess they shoot. Ha ha. Yeah, what does everyone think about your boy Lavos? I got a goofy build. What do I have on Lavos? Oh, cool. There's a little whip claw. Okay. Yeah, I got like a little goofy ass build. I got adaptation and rolling guard. Oh, heck yeah. That's just because there's two of those right now. All range, baby. All range. Yeah, he's pretty cool. You just hit enemies with all your abilities and you just hit them with all the statuses. And this one reduces cooldowns. Like, pretty cool. Casting ability imbued with the extra element. Damage applies that element as a 200% to your weapon with guaranteed status, right? Like, phew, not bad. Definitely makes it a lot stronger. Yeah, only a little couple mods there. If we see this one upgraded, like, okay, okay. You're looking for more cooldown reduction on your Obsidian Bite, like Ophidian, sorry, you can throw that on. Yeah, I was never a huge Lavosman. I was memeing the shit out of him last time. Yeah, it looks like, oh, people are putting him A, B, and C all over the place. Holy. He's actually all over the place. That's a little comedic. So, how many people use him? What do you think? He doesn't have energy. You just have cooldowns. Cooldowns aren't even that terrible. You get a lot of abilities to reduce the cooldown. Your one ability reduces cooldowns. This just nukes them if they have a lot of elements on them. Yeah. Lava's too complicated for me. My fave Warframe, staying in Aras Prime Immortal Boy. I need to get that stronger, goofier build on. Oh no, I can't even afford that. No. No. My goofery build. I kind of want to take off overextended, not gonna lie on that one. Like, the range is nice, but what about if I got like a little bit more strength? Just like a little bit more. Just like a tiny bit of strength. Just a tiny bit more strength. Ah, what a cool frame. So, Lavos is... Okay, it is all over the place. Look at that. It's like S, A, B, C is very close. God dang. It's very close between all of those. Dude, who knows? Lavos seems to be a very up to your opinion frame. So, we're gonna tiebreaker him into B. It makes the most sense with such a hardcore like breakdown there. A lot of people think he's A, but like a pretty equal amount of people throw him in C, and a lot of people throw him B tier. So he's B tier, it seems. We're gonna have to just throw him there. It's like absolutely 1-to-1 A to C. And that's how you do a tiebreaker like that, but oh my god. That's wild. I think Lavos is a Railjack frame. But I can't remember. Is he Deimos or Railjack? Never mind, I cannot remember. Maybe Railjack was Sevagoth, actually. Next up, oh, Limbo. Oh shit. Oh my god. Are you guys ready for Limbo? Ooh. Limbo is always a curious tale. Is he the most hated? Is Limbo the most hated Warframe in all of Warframe? Did Limbo... I went straight to Lavos. Did Limbo commit atrocities, genocide? Oh, lol, what do I have rage on? Oh, whatever. Just for the fun of it, I guess. Yeah, who knows? Some sick augments. Duration increase, yay. Rift Torrent. Not bad. Pretty good. That's a good augment right there. Rift Haven. Oh, yeah. Allies can use the Rift as life regen. Oh yeah, nullifiers are his enemy. Limbo should be taken out of the game and forgotten. Dang. I don't think the people like Limbo, I'm not gonna lie, folks. I don't think y'all like Limbo that much. I don't think we're Limbo fans here. I think it's pretty solid where he's going. Not much of a reason to continue that one much farther. I got YouTube and Twitch chat. Everyone's been hurt by a Limbo at least once. So what about Loki though? Loki in Vizframe. Am I right? Low key banging, popping. Oh, burn, 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 burn. find out. Oh crap, I started and then stopped that Loki one instantly. Shit. Misclick, sorry. So I twitched. Yeah, Loki's a little weird. I'm not a huge fan. Start it. Okay. I was streaming for a day and 17 straight before I restarted the stream. We run rerun streams on Twitch when I'm sleeping. Treat it more like a television channel, and then I'm back, and then it's back to normal. Simple. Yeah, Loki's weird. Like, he's a pretty boring frame. I legit only use him for invisibility. The only thing I use on Loki. Because it's like, by default, switch teleport is absolutely worthless. By default, like, decoy's better because it restores shield. Cool. Like, it's actually not the worst. Invisibility's awesome. Like, hushed invisibility. Invisibility is just awesome. And then radial disarm, it's good CC. It's no damage, really, but it's good CC by default. And then once you throw on augments, right? Yeah, you can transfer damage to decoy. Wouldn't really ever use deceptive bond, though. The radial, or like the irritating disarm is cool if you want, like, status application. Okay, nice. Safeguard switch. I would never use this. I don't think it's useful enough. But I can see the purposes. And then you can do a decoy dice instead. Save your decoy is way better than deceptive bond. So like, that's not bad. Not bad, not bad. These two are cool if you want to play around them. But there's a lot more you can use. Hushed invisibility is what I use. I really like him for always invisibility. Right? And when your noise is always reduced, you can level weapons incredibly easily, right? You can do that. You can do damage decoy. I think this one's a good meme. I don't know if it's actually like amazing, but like, yeah, good jokes. Good jokes. Yeah, Loki's cool enough, but he's nothing amazing. Damn, everyone's torn. People are putting Loki, it's legit like... What? That's wild. Safeguard switch is a funny rolling guard. Subzooming off is fourth. Yeah, I guess it probably does stack off duration, so... Yeah, it would be a lot better. If you like using that sort of thing, for sure. Yeah, the new stealth damage dread augment, right? Increases damage a ton for invisibility merc. A lot of invisibility augments added this update, arcanes and stuff, mods. So a lot of good upgrades that way. Okay, okay. Well, it looks like we'll... It's very close. It's always very close. People have very differing opinions on Loki all the way around. Very differing opinions all the way around. Vice President of Invalidated by Cyto 9 Club. Damn. Going straight for him, huh? Okay, looks like people are more still voting C tier. I'd say he's pretty applicable C, B, A. I can't be asked. But yeah, most people are voting C. A lot of people still voting B. And then a good chunk still going S and A. Surprisingly. Okay. Very interesting, very interesting. What about your girl Mag, everybody? Or are we voting for Mag? Yeah, I think like Loki's probably a solid B for me nowadays, but hey, it always depends. What are we thinking on Mag, huh?
You rang.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment. がっかりさせない.
Damn. I should have. Who are we killing today?
Okay, AoE?
A little bit of
AoE?
Aoi by your side.
Owie?
Did you miss me?
I keep saying AoE, even though it's owie.
We come alive under the neon glow. Oh, hi. Oh, where are we going? Somewhere fun?
I wonder if voice actors get a lot of people like thirsting after them on social medias and in their DMs and stuff. I always wonder.
Just can't do without me, huh? Time to crush something.
So I've seen
All right.
Awie's
Here we
voice actor online here and there.
Your one-woman wrecking crew is in the house.
And I see Ben Starr a lot.
Back again.
So yeah, what are we thinking on Mag, everybody? I know, I need to get those skins, they're dope. Greedy pull? Eh. Magnetized disarm? Whoa! Ayo. So yeah, what are we thinking on Mag, everybody? This is my goofy little build. Casting speed, the armor of surviving enemies decrease, their crush, right? Yeah, so that nukes them. And polarize mercs them there. There it is, right? So it's pretty good. A good frame. Look at that damage multi too. Like goddamn. Then you can just stay in your magnetize forever and be safe. I'd say like obviously pull is her most dog shit ability that you definitely helmet out, and that makes her so much better. Outside of that, like her 3 abilities are really good. Either it's a damage multiplier or an absorption protective multiplier. You either just, if you want to stand around and shoot, you can just be defensed. What's the tier list about? No, you know, just tier list. Warframe, just general Warframe tier list from everyone's thinking. Just general playability, I guess. But yeah, I think she's still really good. Nah, you can helmet off pull, get a better one. I agree, it's not bad for if you're doing melee CC. Like melee them into you and kill them all for sure. The good old magnetized Natarak. I miss Nova Portal Natarak. That was cool. Nataruk. Yeah, if you want a better CC or a different CC, you can like try and swap out pull. It still has its uses. Straight up though, like you'd only want to use pull if you plan to melee. Sometimes, like if I build mag, I don't plan to melee much. But it always depends, for sure. For sure. Damn, looks like pretty close mag between S and A tier here. Looks like the people be throwing her S tier right now. Damn, you thinking mag S tier, huh? Okay. A lot of people throwing her A. A lot of people throwing her B. But SAB, okay. Very fun, very fun. Yeah, tier lists are fun. I always like to see what people are thinking. Good maggin', good maggin'. Yeah, you're a good dog, Rubes. Oh, what do y'all think? Mesa. Oh, the gun runner of the West. She's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm so sad that they Nova Portal fixed it so fast. It's like the bike in the space. It took them like 2-3 days to fix. I would put Mesa probably more A tier myself as well. I used to really love her like auto gun shenanigans. She's still really strong. But I think she used to be like old Warframe meta. And nowadays, while she is still really good, I think she's been reduced. I need to remod her because, like, obviously. I like staggering shield, but it's like, eh. You You can do ballistic bullseye if you're doing a big shot against someone. Eh. Oh, I have 2 ballistic bullseyes max now? Shit, fuck. Okay. Shooting gallery. Okay. Her waltz. Woo. I gotta upgrade that more. My regulator build on her, it's like all over the place. It's kind of just goofed around. Nothing terrible, nothing amazing. The usual, like throwing on expensive stuff. Classic viral heat. Yeah, you can toss Nourish on anyone to make them better. No doubt. But yeah, still a very good frame. What's everyone thinking for Mesa tier? You just walk around or stay in one spot and you just auto shoot everybody. It's pretty good. You have your shield on. Yeah, the 95 DR. It's really nice. Gotta remember to re-clap that. Nourish is just like damage energy multiplier, essentially. Viral application. Shit's just OP. So it's like, well, you'll do more damage, you'll get more energy. Feels good. Yeah, Mace is really good. Ooh, dang, looks like people still really like Mesa. I can't wait until we can see the Warframe 2024 usage charts to see how many people are actually playing certain Warframes in the last year. Very curious. Because even if I don't see things a lot, doesn't mean it's not being played a lot, right? Yeah, it looks like Mesa's going S tier. Yeah, people still really like Mesa a lot. Wukong's pretty highly played for a lot of people. We'll see if he's still most played. Wukong Revenant. Probably Revenant most played 2024 still. Okay, well he was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Okay, what do y'all think about... Is that Mirage? Yeah, I think that's her name. Yeah, Mirage. By the way, I will make sure at the end of the tier list, I'll make sure to also record a short version talking about the tier list. Because, like, oh god. It's a long one. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. What's everyone think about your girl, Mirage? You like duplication? Do you like blinding your enemies? My girl, Mirage is for you. I think I threw Eclipse on her over her third ability. Her third ability is the one that explodes ammo. I think there's an augment mod for it that like blinds enemies or stuns them. It's pretty decent overall if you feel like using it. But I threw Eclipse over that. I'll probably eventually, if I care, throw like Helminth. So we have Explosive Ledgermane. Yeah. Oh no, her second's her explosive booby trapping one. Frick, what's her third one? I actually legitimately cannot remember her third ability. Oh no, she is just Eclipse. Fuck. Am I just that cooked? I am that cooked. God damn. Oh. So yeah, no, Eclipse is still great. Jesus. For some reason, I'm like, no. Eclipse isn't a Mirage ability. Don't worry about it. Hall of Mirror is insane. Okay. She has good, insane damage with damage increase, Hall of Malevolence. Right? We're just too cooked. Sometimes we're cooking, and sometimes what we're cooking is ourselves. It just is what it is, my dude. It just is what it is. Yeah, I know. I was like, wait. I was like, Equinox, Eclipse? I was like, no, yes, no. That's exactly where my mind went for a minute. Sometimes the brain goes AFK. Yeah, it looks like people are, you know, no shock. No shock for Mirage. No shock for Mirage. Ah, straight to S tier. Dude, you got, like, good abilities, right? Even though I don't love her second, it still, like, blinds people. I think. Yeah, with radial blind when touched. Okay, yeah, it still blinds people. So, like, not bad. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Mirrors, you know, you just get multipliers. You just more damage. Oh, I love using the Exceltra with Hall of Mirrors. Eclipse is just good. You can swap it out with Nourish if you want, but I mean, like, Eclipse is just good. I think it's worse now because it's just like weapon damage or something, but Prism's a still cool blinding ability. I like it. And it does like decent enough damage somewhat at lower levels. You can still do decent enough damage and kill people at higher levels though, so it's not like the most damage. Yeah, she's cool. We'll love her. I do use Hall of Malevolence, so. Clap, 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 clap. Where are all the enemies? So, yeah, it looks like, you know, a lot of people are throwing her in S tier. A lot of people are throwing, like, maybe A tier. But it looks like overall, it's more thrown S tier for ya girl Mirage. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, God, Nekros. Everyone's favorite loot frame. Don't you love Nekros? Everyone loves Nekros. I don't see the issue here. Dun, dun, dun. New arcades actually help him. Good for Nekros. He needed something. My poor boy. Look how buggy that is. Hey, Nekros. Is that your whip, or are you just happy to see me? But so Nekros, man, cool. Not the best, but cool frame. Got creep and terrify. Reduced movement speed. Woo! Soul punch. Meh. Pretty cool. Soul punch the shadow out of them. All right, you got terrify. A little bit of CC armor reduction. Look at them. They just run around like little goobers. You got desecrate for loot. Oh, I love opening up the chests of dead corpses for loot. I threw despoil on. See, and then you become shadow armied. It sucks that your shadow army like kind of sucks, but like they're there. They do be chilling. Also, why does strength make the health decay go higher? Warframe should really quality of life rework that shit. They should really do that. But yeah, summons are never usually super hyper ideal in Warframe, and that stands true. You still get like Shields of Shadow if you want to like not die as easily. I don't have it upgraded. Use Soul Punch to revive them. It's nothing amazing. Despoil. Yeah, as you can see, like I just can't be asked with him. He's just kind of existing. Nekros. People essentially just use him for desecrate these days. A lot of the time. I just don't see a lot of Nekros either. I really just don't see a lot of Nekros. I don't know. Curious what people are thinking. Damn, we got some S tier votes, some B tier votes, but most people are throwing them in A tier. Yeah, desecrate is pretty strong. That extra loot chance is too good. Look at that. Health drain. Whew. Yeah, we're on Twitch and YouTube. Not bad, not bad. I am surprised that more people are throwing him A tier right now, though. That's for sure. He's a pretty cool frame. I should probably throw more time into him. I just, like, I don't want to ever touch him again because I don't really need a ton of loot. But he is insane mid-early game for getting more loot like that. He's, like, S tier on that for sure. That really pumps his numbers up a ton. Because, like, goddamn, is he useful. If you main this dude early game for, like, 10, 20 hours, you just get a ton more loot. But then you just become like a desecrate 24/7. So, it can be a bit annoying. Like, I don't know. I don't find it super fun desecrating half of the map always. And just like using my ability, my one. Whoa, just desecrate, desecrate, desecrate. Anyways, Neja. Dude, I used to play so much Neja. Because Neja has like one ability similar to Rhino. I like the idea of it. Neja's still really good though, for sure. It's always the issue with a lot of frames like Nekros. Is like a couple abilities are sweet, and then a couple abilities are not great. It's not great at all. Very annoying. Yeah, I haven't put a lot of time into Neja in the past handful of years either. That's kind of how it goes with Warframe. You fall in and out of like favorites, right? I was using like Divine Retribution, Precision Intensify build, running around. You got a lot of augments now. Controlled slides just to disable the passive of slide and go farther. Or you got pretty much Firewalk and then you just AoE Firewalk at the end. Not bad. We got Safeguard Halo. Ally Warding Halo. Yeah, not bad. If you want to drop a lot of health orbs, do more Reaping Chakram, you throw that on. And yeah. You pretty much like always have Firewalk on. I could mess with my build. I think it needs a little more duration. Oh, it's because I have Transient Fortitude on? Yeah. Warding Halo's cool though. If you're melee build, it's wild to me that it stuns enemies that get close to you. I always forget about that part. But like Absorption Halo is pretty much like Rhino's Iron Skin. Same idea. Nice. Divine Spear's cool. I love it. Not bad. The damage vulnerability on Blazing Chakrams. Quite nice. Then you just throw on your Reaping Chakram. Yeah, there's a lot you can do. Oh, it looks like Neja's pretty solidly A-tiered with everybody. Not bad, Neja. Not bad. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's your boy, Nidus. I know so many people on Nidus Prime. Come back to Warframe. So many people. Poor Nidus. Nidus Prime gone for a while. Will they ever bring back Nidus Prime? So, what does everybody think about you, dude, Nidus? You like the Infesti frame? I think my fashion on him's a beautiful. Look at him. The Power Ranger. Want to get rid of that Whip Claw. I like his ability kit overall. All you can do. It's pretty much just like spam virulence is his is his idea. I love it. He's not perfect. Larva is really good CC overall. It could be much higher range for sure, but it's not bad because it's like pretty instant. The idea, right? You just Larva and then Virulence spam. You Parasitic Link so that other person gets a buff and you get a buff. Or you can link to enemy so you don't die as easily, you know? Damage increase buffs are sweet though, so not bad. I think Ravenous is cool, but it's like, I think objectively one of his most meh abilities, technically. The idea with it's cool, but it's like, doesn't work as well as other things can. It's just like, dudes take AoE damage. But you get like mutation stacks, so that's really nice about it. Hell yeah. Cool augments though. More mutation stacks. More. Oh yeah, good buffs here though, for sure. These aren't maxed out, so remember that. Yeah, Larva one, not bad. Parasitic Link's always dope. But yeah, he's a good frame. I always like using Nidus here and there. I haven't used him a ton in like the regular day and age of Warframe though. With a lot of Eximus units can be a little annoying. The shoulder attachment? Oh, I don't know. One's like the infested shoulder one, and then that one's the Fracta. The Proto-Somid. Proto-Somid. Damn. 3 words in one. Proto-Somid. Yeah. Yeah, Nidus is pretty cool. Looks like people are going majority A tier for your boy Nidus. Yeah. Nidus be sitting in A tier these days, huh? Damn, that's deep. That's deep. Next up on the chopping block is your girl, Nova. These days, she's definitely more loved than she used to be, so that's good. Her little mini rework made her more usable. Speeds people up, still has her defenses. Throw on your little shield. Is it that one? Nah, Null Star's one. Throw on your little DR Null Star. Have your antimatter drop if you want for explosion. Wormhole's kind of stupid. Molecular Prime is her bread and butter of increasing enemy speed and vulnerability. And or slowing them and increasing their vulnerability. Objectively, the whole vulnerability part's one of the nicer things about it. And the speed. Yeah, she's awesome still. Yeah, I have the Null Star charge one. Molecular Fusion. Got Antimatter Absorb. Got Wormhole Velocity. Got Neutron Star. Ooh. Yeah, maybe I'd use that one here and there. No, she's cool. You just always check on her, check on Molecular Prime, watch them go brrr. I don't know, DR seems so weird. Because like 90% DR sounds great, but in Warframe I feel like DR kind of sucks half the time. Because you just go for invulnerability states. So I don't value damage reduction DR super highly. It is nice, but... like DR, you're invincible in normal mode. DR, you... nah, I don't know about Steel Path. Oh, that's a damage vulnerability for Molecular Prime, so it should be its own thing. Be a multiplier on like any damage, like Serration. Yeah, she's really good. So what do we think about Nova for nowadays? Oh shit, people are throwing her S tier. Burr, 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 burr. Damn, so that's what y'all think, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, new Nyx with rework. Dun dun. Oh, you like Nyx more than Nova now? Oh. Yeah, she's definitely more usable. I have to check out the full change in her kit again, like in-game fully. I haven't touched Nyx since she's become Eleanor. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not a huge Nyx player whatsoever. Simulate augment. Nyx can use weapons during absorb and its duration is infinite. Consume 6.5 energy a second. Area is halved. Right? Love it. I just walk around using absorb and shooting at people. I mean, yeah, she's a pretty invincible Warframe. Like, you can do a lot with her kit. Her first ability, Mind Control, it's just like simple mind control. This is like objectively one of her shittier abilities, if you will. It's just like they take more damage and they status enemies. That's like, okay, whatever. Psychic Bolts are better now. Just by like default, Mind Control's like shitty. Any sort of like summons or take over one person thing's kind of like meh. But yeah, the whole radiation thing's nice. I know, it's still nice. I like Psychic Bolts. Definitely for that sweet 0 defenses. And now it's like you steal their armor, right? Yeah, you strengthen yourself based on their... Yeah, so it's a lot better now. Oh yeah, true. Mixed up with Chaos Mind Control, still nice. Yeah, it's like the whole thing is like it's not even the fucking mind control that's good. It's just the radiation that's good on mind control. Like that's the thing. It's not even the mind control, you know it. It's just the radiation. Anyways, and the chaos is the chaos of it all. Yeah, she's definitely pretty decent. Chaos Sphere. Enemies entering the effect range will be inflicted with chaos. Effect range lasts for 50% of the ability duration, shrinks over time. Yeah. There's a lot you can do with her. You can use Singularity. If you actually want to see your summon do some damage, you can do Mind Freak. Right? If you actually want the summon to do damage, yeah, let's try it. And you got Pacifying Bolts. Right? Just throw your radiation on everything. Yeah, no, she's pretty great. Yeah. Just walk around, you hit 4. God, there's so much stuff you can throw on her. Asterius isn't as good as Saren. Yeah. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah, I gotta play around with her more, make a video going over her reworked kit. But that being said, she's pretty nice. All the new reworks are always pretty nice. Trinity and her are pretty invincible depending on how you play them. But I mean, like, yeah, it's just kind of how Trinity works anyways. Bum 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 bum. People are throwing Nyx in at S tier. I always wonder if it's just because like a new reworked frame, higher chance that people are like really in love with it at the moment. Okay, we can go Oberon pretty fast. That's all the Baba's gonna put Trinity up tier. Oberon, I feel like, is probably one of the more C tier frames nowadays. Yeah, I feel like any new updated thing gets S tiered pretty easily. No, Nyx isn't more invincible than Revenant. Nothing's more invincible than just hit one button every like here and there. Pretty invincible. Yeah, well, I'm thinking everyone just yeeting Oberon down there. In the like meta, I would definitely throw Oberon like C tier overall. Still B tier if you like him, but it's like overall kit. Smite just kind of sucks. Could do so much more damage. Oh well. I liked Hollowed Grounds. Like he's a good radiation frame. Like that's his bread and butter. So it's pretty cool. Kind of like Nyx, right? Wait. Renewal is cool. It's just, you know. Meh. It's cool. It's just like meh. We have Reckoning, which is one of his nicer abilities because of the armor reduction, kind of. Yeah, I just feel like the overall midness. I guess Hollowed Eruption's decent enough. God, it's been ages since I've touched Oberon. Got more range on Reckoning, boosts, more DPS. Phoenix Renewal is pretty good because it's a invulnerability state and like undeath. And Smite Infusion is also really nice because it's radial damage on your weapon. So he still definitely has his ups now. But I think like overall he's just unfavorited out of the meta and other Warframes do what he does better still. So it's like why would you pick Oberon over a lot of other things in this day and age? Yeah. Looks like your boy is going into C tier. I mean, you can still slam Wukong. It's just hard. You just slam less. Oh yeah, Octavia. Octavia. People love Octavia. If you like playing the game less, she's a really good frame. And by that I mean you like eat out her abilities and you go take a walk in the park. Right? You just Octavia, just ability spam and then hide and then ability spam and hide. She's really good. She's just boring, right? That's always been my take on her. I found her like one of the more boring frames. Like if you're just invisible all the time, it's kind of boring no matter, but even though she's really good, I don't really ever use her. Oh yeah, the new character skins are for like proto frames, just the 6. But yeah, she is very good. So, big fan. Big fan of using her if I feel like being lazy and just watching music kill everyone. Just scroll on like a Darude Sandstorm. And then just kill everybody. You can just like Darude on their Sandstorms. It's sweet. Daruding on the Sandstorms. But yeah, I think she's really boring. She's like S tier but boring. Oh yeah, she's fucking 6% S. Okay. We'll get her quickly through. No point in talking about her a ton, honestly. Not even her augments. Not even her augments. Hey, Protea. Love Protea. So what does everyone think about your girl, Protea? Ooh, Protea's really cool. I love her. She is my muse, my favorite fram. I'd say she's A tier. You essentially have like decent enough slash damage on your first ability, and then you have forever shield gating, but you have to keep up with it and pay attention to it more. And you get double minimum shield gate invincibility time, but it's minimum in time, so it's nothing amazing. But she's really good. So built-in sweet shield gate. Every 4th power cast is granted more ability strength. You don't even notice that, you just get boosts. Blaze Artillery is a strong buffing fire ability. Dispensary is awesome because energy and ammo, mainly energy. Maybe one of her weaker abilities. Her fourth ability, both good and bad. By default, it's like whatever. When you throw on your temporal erosion, it gets a lot better. But it's nothing amazing. Because it throws you back in time. You revive your energy and stuff, but you might die anyway. So it's like, in practice, it could be a lot better, but like, it's okay. It's okay. I would only use her fourth ability with her mod Temporal Erosion myself. Outside of that, I don't like it. Repair Dispenser is really good. And Temporal Artillery is also really cool. If you're looking for that. So, yeah, not bad. I really like her. I've always been a fan of Protea though, so that's not too surprising. So you just have a permanent turret that stays by your side, and it's 14% comboed. That's pretty cool. If you want a forever auto turret, like that's awesome. So I'd definitely say she's like an easy, chill engineer playstyle, where you're actively using all your abilities pretty constantly. Chill but active playstyle. You feel me? You feel me? Hey, thank you, Kakuza6001, for the 5 month subs on Twitch. Thank you for the Prime sub, Kakuza. You like the tier list so far, everybody? Do you like the tier list? Yeah, I think it's a nice tier list. Dang, looks like people are putting Protea S tier. Okay. 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 Oh, there's no way Excalibur would ever get into S tier. A, I could see people maybe putting him in A. But S tier, pff. Oh yeah, now we got Revenant. Yeah, you can change the backroom walls. So Revenant's just sweet. Revenant Prime? No. Rebecca Prime? No, not what I'm looking for. Yeah, Revenant's awesome. My skin looks sweet. Adorable bunny ears. Like, obviously Mesmer skin's insane. It's just invincibility. You're just a god, right? Like, that's one thing. I'm nice, so I have Mesmer's shield on for my teammates. But Enthrall's also nice to, like, get your enemies off your back. And because it spreads, and then you can reave them or, like, Dance Macabre them. Like, it's pretty cool. Overall, I do like his kit. I like sometimes being lazy and just spinning with my fourth ability. And just killing enemies. He's definitely like easy lazy frame if you just use Mesmer skin though. This one's the funniest, like it kills your enhanced thralls, leeching shields and health from them, pretty much. But it's like, well, you don't need to leech because you're just invincible. So... yeah, I don't even have to talk about his augments. Dude, he's just like, boop. Boop to snoop. Snoopity boop. Boopity snoopity whoop. Boopty whoop. Snoopity snoop. And that's where he goes. Revenant, your boy's just S tier. He's also S tier for that disgusting drip he has. Exactly. You can rank them generally, my dude. It's just a Warframe tier list. God, YouTube's going full S tier on your boy Revenant. Hey, what about Rahino? It's always funny that Rhino's right after Revenant, though. What does everyone think about Rhino these days, huh? The Rhinoceros Prime. Terrifying. Look at that. Now, that I wouldn't wish that upon anyone's worst enemy. Terrifying. Oh my god, he flies. He flies. Ah. Revenant A tier for boring. Damn. Gave Ironclad charge if he wants his armor. I don't think I have any augments on him. Iron Shrapnel to do health damage AoE. Eh. Reinforcing Stomp's valid if you're doing an Iron Skin build. You can get pretty crazy with Iron Skin. Does the tier list also consider their subsumable ability? Hey, it's just a general tier list. Depends what the people think. I personally don't value their individual helmet ability in rating them as a Warframe. If you like think about it, everything's S tier 1's helmet that comes into play because anything can be made really godly. You just need to like a Warframe's kit in order to use them. I'm just mainly just talking about their overall usability kit. Yeah, if you like them. After all, what is a tier list other than a list of people's favorite frames? Yeah, you just keep using Iron Shrapnel to always recast your second. I guess that is true, you have to wait until your second ability is down to regularly recast it. Bit of a pain. Yeah, this is the community tier list. Oh, looks like people are throwing him in, yeah, A tier these days. I definitely wouldn't put him in B tier, or wouldn't put him in S tier. Happened at Tenno Bomb event? Nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You just don't know what the Tenno Bomb is, probably, because we did it. We did it. It's still going on, but like we maxed out Tenno Bomb, so we'll get our loot. I think the thing people aren't aware of is that the loot gets sent out January 3rd. I think that's the main thing people aren't aware of. Oh, there we go. Ooh, scary. But yeah, Rhino's definitely A tier there. Oh, what's everyone think about your girl, Saren? I hear she's pretty popular. I still don't see a ton of Saren these days. Because again, I think New Frame take the popularity cake, but she's usually pretty solidly everyone's favorite genocide frame. Walking COVID-19. Oh my. Warframe did a Warframe. Oh my god. Warframe did a Warframe website update so it's easier to learn about Warframes online. That's so cool. I'll make a video talking about that later. That's awesome. Warframe has their arsenal of Warframes online. Right? Look, oh, they even categorize frames. Damage, survival, support, damage. That's cute. Good shit, Warframe. Yeah, so what's everyone think about Saren? Pretty solidly S tier, huh? Yeah, everyone's like, Saren's easy because she's always S tier. Because, like, she's just self-spreading toxin, death, and viral, and all of those gas, yeah. So, she's an easy one. You don't even have to, like, go over Kit. Not much of a point. Everyone's pretty aware of her. Do you want to see my Saren, though? I'll still show you guys my Saren. Isn't she pretty? She's like Loki. Like Marvel Loki, because of the goddamn helmet, right? Except, like, look how gaudy she is. Holy fuck. What have I done? What have I done? I have genocided my people. For what? Nothing. Okay, so next up is Sevagoth. I'm sure everyone's aware of your little spooky dude. We just recently got Sevagoth Prime, so that's pretty cool. Some augments on him. I might be missing one. No, I think we're good. Pretty much like so, just spreads. Dark propagations. I had this here. I just need one more, you know. Because like you have Shadow Haze. Increase crit chance by Death Hard. New shadow emerges from those enemies when they perish. Cool. And then you have Dark Propagation, so enemies killed while inflicted with a so spread its effect. So you just spread everything a bit. You have your shadow go out everywhere. And you just sow everything. You just reap your shadow everywhere. It's cool. I like him. I don't even love Gloom. Other people really like Gloom, but I don't love Gloom. It's a pretty good, it's really good at like AoE slow and lifesteal for people near you. It spreads out a little bit and then stops. Because it has like a max range, right? So it's good, but you might not like it. And that's fair. It was really meta for a while. Yeah. Excalibur Chicks was fun. I beat it. Got my King Corgi glyph. Or emblem, sorry. So, not bad. Not bad. Sevagoth's pretty cool. Fun frame. Fun for the whole family. Everyone's favorite. Sevagoth looks like... Oh, shit. People are fans of Sevagoth, huh? God damn, YouTube throwing your boy S tier. I really like Sevagoth. I do get it though, like everyone was using Gloom at some point. Gloom was like everyone's favorite. But hey, I've never been a huge fan of Sevagoth. But hey, damn, people are throwing Sevagoth in at S tier. That's something. I don't know if I'd throw him in S tier. So I was never a huge Sevagothian. Yeah, Twitch is more throwing him A and B tier. Interesting, interesting. Next up we have Styanax. Ooh. Styanax, huh? God damn. Well, Sevagothians came out in full force, man. Hit S tier. Shit, dog. Shit, dude. Styanax really cool. Has some CC. Has armor shred. I think it has some, like, just damage. Right, second ability, shield smash and armor shred. Or defense reduction. First one's the CC and range. Third one is just buff, right? Shield per kill. Like, he's good because he has shield to kill. That, like, helps a lot. That always helps survivability. Because, like, gaining... The whole point of shield and kill is, like, you gain shield, which is, like, oh, God, resets your whole shield gate, which is always nice. If you can kill things fast enough, he'll never die. But, yeah. Final Stand's cool. It's good, but it falls off. It's better at lower levels for sure. But, like, it's good. That's who his augments are. Oh, yeah, and then Oxio's Javelin. Okay. That's just more of that. Oh, and they create guaranteed Spear Vortexes. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, and you get Overguard on in Temper Stand. That one is really good. Yeah, you throw that on your fourth, then you get a really good ability. For sure. You're burnt out of Warframe, play Roblox. Hell yeah, buddy. Play some Blocks Fruit? Frick yeah. Some fruit. So yeah, Styanax pretty cool. A lot of people might really like him. It looks like people are throwing him pretty solidly in A tier. Throwing him maybe a little bit between the others, but not bad, not bad. Oh yeah, Trinity. I have not played a lot of, oh wait, no, that's not Trinity, that's Trinity. That one is Titania. Titania first, sorry, Titania. So, Titania is the floaty bug Pokemon. Titania, the floating bug Pokemon. She has some exalted guns, good buffs, flies everywhere, shoots. Less than a week until Christmas, actually. I just realized. Shit. Not bad. This is Titania Prime. My favorite Pokemon. It tells you the keybinds for Excalibur chicks too. You pop into the game and it literally shows you all of them. It's pretty nice. And then you just do all that. You shoot all directionally. You hit an ability, you jump. Yeah, pretty simple. I don't love the Dex Pixia. I think I like the Dewata Prime more. Crit chance 0%. Wait, you wanted heavy attack damage? It's a cool weapon. I don't know what's going on here. That's like its ability damage. Can't remember. Cool weapon. The Dex Pixie are cool. They just shoot too fast. I legitimately need like magazine capacity on these. I never played a ton of Titania. Interesting enough kit. Right? Enemies more weapon damage. Reduce damage while airborne. Energy and range. Yeah, she is Arcwing frame. Yeah. She is objectively, yep, the fastest frame. I know, I don't like having to cast abilities on everyone all the time. No free flow abilities other than 4 is a bit annoying. She's a really fast frame, ideal for speedrunning captures and open world stuff. Very fast. Spies. If you like Arcwing and you like that playstyle, so she was like ideal for a lot of people. I just know a lot of people don't like that. What music are we on? Ooh, oh, is this maybe Daggett or like Halloween music? We have Warframe Simulacrum. No, not Simulacrum. We have Warframe Soma chord music. Yeah, that's the word going on in the background. Sweet. So she's probably pretty solidly, it looks like, thrown in A tier for folks. A lot of people are also throwing her S tier though, surprisingly. Dang. A lot of people are throwing around S and A. It's cool. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Now we can do Trinity Prime. Or Trinity, sorry. Trinity. I still think, yeah, Trinity's still really good. She's essentially invincible. As long as you're paying a little bit of attention. Like, her whole kit is just invincibility. And, like, regens. Right? Like, wow. You have an invincibility and, like, regen on Well of Life. Energy Vampire is just, like, regen on energy. It's pretty good. Link is just damage reduction spread to enemies. And then Blessing is just upgrade. You also get a DR on it. So it's like she's built around just tank and regen. Yeah, Trinity's great. Allies in infinity range gain max Trinity's max energy as health 50%. Yeah, you can heal more if you attack the target. But like the Well of Life target is an extra life if you're in the range. Energy Vampire is just sweet energy. Yeah, like she's good. I think you have an ability reduces armor rating by 6% on enemies targeted by Link. It's actually not bad. Gain primary and secondary crit chance for each percent you heal on allies up to 350. Yeah. On death, marked enemies will drop 1 health orb with 100% chance of dropping energy orb. Okay. Yeah, like she has a just really good survivability mechanics. As long as you have like a little bit of energy, you're invincible. You just can't die. So she's really good. She can do some other, I think you can like do builds on her. Where she AoE excess energy replenishes shield, right? Like, yeah. Where she just AoE murders everybody. But I don't have anything set up for that. So she's really good. I wouldn't throw her S tier. I'd throw her like A, probably. Yeah, we already looked at that. So she is really good. I think she'd be more A tier. And YouTube chat's throwing her more A as well. If her fourth, or if like one of the abilities did damage on AoE as well, she'd probably be way better by default. Probably be S tier. Imagine if Well of Life also did AoE damage. Just like by default. Because I think you can still mod her in a way to do better damage. But hey, that's okay. That is what it is. What does everyone think about Valkyrie? She is up to the chopping block. Cool Hysteria melee slashy frame. So here we have Valkyrie. A very ripped frame, has an exalted talons, good damage, crit, everything. Talons are actually fucking good. Good as hell. Valkyrie's pretty decent overall. Her rip line is adorably stupid. Primes and normals are the same frames, my dude. They just have, like, primes just have better base stats, that's all it is. Doesn't actually matter though. But yeah, Warcry's awesome. You got big damage multiplier on paralysis. You just constantly Hysteria kill everything. And since you're invulnerable, you just kill everything. Yeah. She's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people using Ripline to just fly around Hulvania in like the new Warframe 1999 tile set. And I was like, oh, you know what? That makes sense. That's cute. Outside of that, Ripline's useless. Enraged, really good. Damage increase, crit chance increase, stereo last 50 seconds, receive matching cooldown. Oh, so that's like burst. Never mind then. Oh, Eternal War. That one's really good. Never have to recast Warcry. Not bad. I don't like Hysterical Assault. I mean, Swing Line's cool, but stupid. Oh, Prolonged Paralysis is an AoE CC pull-in. That's not bad, actually. I don't mind Prolonged Paralysis. I haven't used it a ton, but it's very usable when you're in your 4th ability, so... I mean, like, Drain's Shield, you're invulnerable. Seems kind of like a no-brainer on that one. That's really dope. I like that it doesn't say that you become invulnerable, but you do. Oh, do these not give tips on the individual Warframes? No, it does when you go to abilities, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's how that works. You have to prevent the stored damage of Hysteria being dealt to Valkyrie after his death by clearing enemies from the aura and hiding from them. Oh, that's how that works. You aren't technically invulnerable. You build up the damage. I didn't actually know that. That's so funny. Cool. By the way, Valkyrie, pretty cool. Looks like people are voting her legitimately all around the place, but looks like she's primarily an A tier for the most part. Yeah. Primarily an A tier. Hey, I get it. You're dope as hell. She's dope as hell. I'm glad I'm getting to see what people like and dislike about all the frames right now. That's why it's nice to do tier lists and just see what people think. Okay, so now we have Vauban. I think Vauban's good CC, but sadly that's it. And it's kind of an issue. Because you know what's better than CC? Death. Okay. Let me know what y'all think about Vauban. I'm very curious if there's something people really love about him these days. Apart from, like, his CC. I'm just gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the washroom. We're smoking stuff. Let me know what you think about you, boy. He's cool. I love his CC. Love his Vortex. My dog is having his puppy playdate on Saturday. Nidus was, yeah, Nidus was pretty high. The people love Nidus. Nidus is a Warframe. So it looks like after all the dust has settled, people are voting Vauban pretty low tier at B, with like a good chunk of C's and yeah, also some A's. But yeah, more B, more B. Okay. What does everyone think about the general tier list so far? I think it's like pretty fair play. It's hard to say, like, for me, I do certain ones, like I'd throw definitely Sevagoth lower. I can see reasoning for a lot of these being high. I would throw Mesa lower to like A. Maybe throw some of these around. Oh, Volt now. Volt is a great frame. Speed also has a shield. One of the better frames for most speedsters. Okay, let's go over Volt. Volt in chats. Oh, puck. Okay. I threw off the 4th ability because I just don't use it. You can also throw off your 1st ability, depending on which you prefer to use, but I use Shock Trooper for just extra electric damage. I throw on Total Eclipse. Still need to swap it out for stuff like Nourish probably now. Chargeable Barrier, cool, but I don't think necessary. Shocking Speed's like, eh. Just AoE speed damage. Not terrible at low levels. Much better at low levels, actually. If you like running through levels, low level enemies, shotgun speed's fucking awesome. Transistor shield. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Adds to your static discharge. Yeah, so you build up like damage. It's 10 damage per meter, so it's nothing huge. There's a lot of cool stuff here to do. Yeah, like recharging barrier to like replenish shields fair. Because I think you can throw yours down and just dash through it. So like it works. So it's not bad. I just don't use it, right? I use Shock Trooper just to add electricity to my damage. Weapon damage. I should throw back on my 4th ability to do a build with that, though. I just mainly use Volt for his speed, though. I think Volt's S tier for a lot of people just because speed. Speedsters are like real high tier and fun in Warframe if you think about it. Especially for like the type of game a lot of Warframe is, which is just go fast, finish mission, rinse, repeat for 1,000 hours. And the fact that speed in Warframe isn't just movement speed, it's like reload, it's attack, it's shooting, it's everything, makes speed like such a high value stat. When it's like overall speed. That's why Gauss and Volt are like so boom, and it's team buff, so that shit's insane. It's like Mace, or sorry, it's like Wisp and Volt, and you know, those speedster frames are just high tier. Especially team speedsters. They're just too good. Just too gosh darn good, you know? So, no point in doing a really long Volt. It's because he's just so insane. You have speed, you have shields. You have some electricity stuns, you got a lot of buffs. Like, I love Volt. Okay, Voruna. We got little Borker. Oh dang, we've been doing this tier list for like 2 hours and 55 minutes so far. I have been AFK like 10-20 minutes of it. But like dang, busy times. It's always a lot longer doing community voted tier lists. It would have been way longer if I did like mandatory 5-minute vote. Because 57 frames times 5 minutes per is a lot of time. So yeah. So yeah, Varuna, everybody. Varuna! Varuna! But yeah, Volt's awesome. Speedster frames, top tier. I like Varuna, but you kind of have to use most of her whole kit. So how she works is awesome. You get a unique passive from your wolves. Your first ability is you go invisible and gain crit multiplier on like your first attack out. You don't actually want to bother attacking out because you use this to just jump with your 4th ability generally. You like inflict slash and shit. Okay, awesome. Fangs of Rock, you jump on enemies and inflict status. Cool. This all plays into them. Your 3rd ability is you just gain buffs. Enemies drop health orbs that you kill. And headshots energy orb. Cool. And it also has the hold abilities. Just like status, parkour, heavy attack efficiency. This one's like extra life. OP. And then this is your final hit. So what you essentially do is make sure you have your 3rd ability on passive. Activate your 1st ability, go invisible. Jump at the enemies with your 2nd ability. Right? So that they have statuses on them. And then jump on them with your 4th ability to do more damage. And then when they die, its status spreads and then it like continues on. So the TLDR is jump on them with your 4th ability, use your 2nd ability once in a while so that you can status spread and kill more people. Because your 4th ability does more damage, it also builds up damage each hit that kills someone. The more status on the enemy, the more damage it does because it pops that, yeah. So you just get a bunch of damage. Yeah. And then you just build up the damage and use one of your last attacks to like kill an Eximus unit or something. She's pretty cool. You have to like how her kit works. And of course, like the whole usability of it. You can swap things around though. You can use something else for your second ability, just do more status, different status. You don't have to use your third ability if you don't want health or energy orbs, to be fair. And like, yeah, it increases duration if you kill enemies affected by 5 or more status, and your second ability, right, applies 5 status, right? Zerna's 4 stat clickable. What do you mean? No? Nah, that's just this what you get. It just applies statuses, right? Just slash? Is that what you're talking about? This is the one that applies random status. And this one just like spreads it. And damages nearby status enemies. But, oh, stats stickable. I honestly can't remember. I would definitely have to double check. During all friends attack, enemies that die from slash attack within 20 meters restore Varuna's charges. Oh, so you can make it invincible too. That's sweet. Or not invincible, you can make it forever. And then you have Prey of Dinar, right? Increase enemy damage vulnerability, use Fang of Raksh on that enemy to increase spread radius, so really good. Really good. You just ton of damage, you know? I think she's dope. She might not nuke as easily as others, but she's still pretty cool. Okay, what are we voting here finally? Oh, we're voting A tier, huh? Gosh darn. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Pretty A tier type of frame. Okay, so that was Varuna. Now, Wisp. Oh, Wisp. Oh, baby. Another speedster. She's insane. So, yeah, Wisp, am I right? Wisp is too insane if you think about it. I'll just throw her there quickly. If you think about Wisp by default, she's a god. Because, like, Reservoir is really good, and you can just have Fused Reservoir if you're lazy like me. Will-O-Wisp is time, it's a 3-second invincibility. Okay. This is going on YouTube? Yeah, probably. Wait. Her third ability is not even like taking into account the status chance. It's a fucking damage multiplier default of 2. And it has default range of 18 meters. And then her fourth ability is like a cool ability that does some radiation fire damage. Not the best though. Admittedly, her fourth abilities are worst. Somehow. It's always funny. Some Warframes are just worst abilities or fourth ability. Which just seems funny because the fourth ability we all consider kind of like an ultimate, of course. So yeah, that's Wisp. She's pretty insane. She's a god. I love her. I love her. Yeah, so we can safely throw her on S tier. There's no question about it. Everyone's like, oh yeah, no, S tier. Yep. Yeah, like her fourth is weak as shit. It's cool to use it, and I like it as an idea. It's just really weak. Oh yeah, Mag was. We did Mag. Maybe later. Wukong. People probably Wukong's still good. Slam Wukong still works, just slower. But I'm curious what people think about Wukong nowadays. Like, cause Slam Kong was slowed down, but still really good. Like, Slam Wukong's still really good. And, like, the Wukong AI seems to still be kind of stupid. Celestial Twin's nice. You have an augment that, like, Celestial stomps. So, the AI stomps. Yeah, hell yeah. Good stuff. Slam Kong! Slam Kong. But like, it has a large health boost multiplier. Not bad. Cloudwalker's just invulnerability, movement, and healing. Okay. But it's like not, you can't do things while you're in it. Same with the Phi. It's invulnerability, and it's a damage multiplier redirect and armor buff. Armor's like what? Not the best, but that's okay. And then your fourth ability is just a augmented bow staff. And you can get a cool augment mod that increases crit a ton. You just have to kill enemies quickly. Oh, and then you can cloud your enemies, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, Slam Kong's main Kong. I just play him here and there, I like his kit. And then your bow staff's just like throw on whatever you want. This is an old one for sure, but like it's good enough to kill people. That damage, look at fucking damage. Oh, Wukong! Wukong! Oh, Wukong! OP. Yeah, that's Wukong. Pretty cool. A tier, yep. Pretty solidly in A tier, you think? Yeah, okay. Chat votes A tier. Ooh, Zaku! Zaku! S-A. B-C. Yeah, boy! So, what do you think, everybody? Zaku. Lovely frame. Oh, shit. Oh, there's my Zaku Prime. Right? Zataw's Whispers is void damage for weapons. Sweet. Passive damage reduction on AoE attacks, chance to avoid incoming weapon damage. Awesome. Just avoid damage. Grasp of the Lokes, where it really starts, you get freaking Void Tendril Void weapons stolen from the amount of enemies that are around you. So they just do good damage. Cool. Void damage, awesome. Your third ability is like a 3 power one. Captures enemies, flick when it's released, deny annihilates a void of energy, wiping sentience, accuse manifest void fissure to corrupt enemies into allies. So yeah, ally enemy, damage defense reduction, and then, or I guess defense reduction only, and then just damage. It's not terrible, not great. Damage is better than other stuff though, so you can't really be that mad. The range on deny is really good. Yeah, try it out. I don't use a ton of the third ability on Zaku though. Oh well. And then your fourth ability is what brings it all together. You use your fourth ability and it pauses the cooldown, the duration like cooldown of your other abilities. Or the duration countdown, I should say. So you always have your fourth ability activated and these don't reduce their cooldown. Sorry, their active duration. Only when you reactivate your fourth for that like 1 second cast time does their duration go down. So it's awesome. You have a 75% dodge chance and you become like squishy. Become squishy. But yeah, it's great. Okay, it's lovely. Zaku's great. What a lovely Warframe. Is there any cool mods? Oh yeah, 2 augment mods. You have Vampiric Grasp. Oh, your stolen weapons heal you. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Not really necessary, but cool. And then your third ability. Oh, the third ability, you just gain ability, strength, and efficiency up to a stack of 3. And the only issue with that is you cannot use the same ability twice in a row, or else it resets. That's very interesting. So you get 105 duration or strength and 45 efficiency at max stacks. That's really cool, actually. Shit, I should use that. I should really use that. So it looks like everyone's voting pretty highly on Zaku. Looks like the people have spoken. Zaku in S tier. Interesting, interesting. I like my Zaku. It's very pretty, right? It's a cool skin, the like origami looking skin. It's called something else, but yeah, Zaku is lovely. The next up, oh god, Ureli. Jeepers creepers, everybody. Yeah, what's everyone think about Urele? She's a lot better than she used to be. And just by that, I mean, like, they made a little bit of upgrades. You don't have to use K-Drive. Her passive's still actually good as shit. Crit chance for secondary weapons. As long as she's been moving. I think she's still really good. You have CC, you have Slash, you have AoE, you have good damage. You don't have a lot of passive buffs, but you got the secondary one. Oh god, I forgot, you even have damage vulnerability. Even though it's not widespread everywhere, it's still not bad because these seek out enemies somewhat. You can always Helminth off Marilena. Aqua Blades are decent, but that means you have to get close to people. Riptide is just straight up good. It is just a good CC nuke, to be honest. The range could be higher, but like, of course it could be. So you can do a handful of different builds. You can do a range damage build for Riptide more. You can do a strength lower range, higher duration. I don't know. You can do whatever. Yeah, she is good. She's not insane, but she's good. I would say she's quite lovely overall as a good generalized kit. Doesn't do anything insanely well. Doesn't do anything insanely terribly outside of like K-Drive. And just some good buffs. See, she's like pretty solid AB, depending on how much you hate her. So I think she's goo. She's very cool. Gooey. I don't know, man. I wonder if Warframe 1999 will get expanded upon the next handful of years, though. I really wonder. Well, everybody, no point dwelling in the past. If they will ever make her OP or anything. Let's just say she's pretty cool. She's pretty solidly AB, depending on how you look at it. People are overall putting her pretty... Yeah, people are overall throwing her B tier. But she can swing between AB. Easy. Easy. Yeah, 10 Gen PC. Oh, Zephyr. Zephyr, she's interesting. I always think Zephyr's a guy. So I always say he, but don't worry about it. She's pretty cool. I would actually say Zephyr, kind of a boring kit, but a really freaking good frame. Like, strong frame. The reason behind Zephyr being so great. A, you're invincible. You will not die if you're playing Zephyr properly. Because you're always in the air, and Turbulence redirects all incoming projectiles. You just can't get hit. You can't die. Nothing hits you. So that's sweet. With Tailwind, you just stay up in the air forever. Yep. You stay in the air forever. That is the purpose of Zephyr. You can very easily stay in the air forever. So you're always in the air. You're always using one to fly around. Your second ability is a CC. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. And it works well. The reason why I'm saying it's not the best is it has an 8-meter range default. So radius. Not amazing, but it works well. You just radius people in and they die because you shoot them. You also gain 150% crit chance with weapons while airborne, so that is an insane passive, and obviously you always want to be in the air. And last but not least is your Tornado. It is actually just a good CC. It has a really good range. There are two things you can do with it. Either the tornadoes just go around freely. Sweet. Or you can make them just stay in one spot, and it's like a really large AoE CC area. You shoot at the tornadoes, they damage everyone the tornadoes are holding, so it's a good CC in general. So that's how you play Zephyr. Overall, you stay in the air, you do CC, and you do crit and damage to the hell out of enemies. Ton of great augments. Create additional tornadoes, but they're smaller and they won't pick up enemies. Still very good because you can just shoot at all your tornadoes. Yeah, the tornadoes like output damage when you shoot them, so it's like it's just more damage, and they like increase it, so it's like yeah. There are augments for your third ability, movement speed and projectile speed. I don't think it's necessary. Airburst. Each enemy hit by airburst increase secondary damage by 40%. Insanely good if you plan on using a secondary. So keep that in mind. And Tailwind has target fixation. Oh, this is if you want to like ground pound enemy. Or like casting Tailwind resets on Zephyr's bullet jump. Each enemy hit increases Tailwind damage by 100% damage resets upon being on the ground for 2 seconds. This one sucks because it's Tailwind damage. You don't probably want to build for Dive Bomb damage, but Dive Bomb does do a lot of damage if you feel like building for it. So if you want to have fun and do a build like that, fuck it. Fuck it. Either way, because it does do good damage, so you can do it. I just don't find that like the playstyle I go for. But hey, damage is damage, dude, and that does some damage. So yeah, that's Zephyr right there. God, Zephyr's such a cool frame. So what does everyone think overall? A tier? Some say S, some say B, but overall A tier. Yeah, I would say she is. I'd say overall probably A tier because like she's kind of limited. Yeah, but other than that, she's really good. That's the thing. It's like yeah, Dive Bomb build is good, but you just like Dive Bomb up and down constantly. It's not a fun play style for most people. But yeah, she good. She good. Zephyr! I like it for zooming around as well. Open worlds as well as Duviri, Zephyr feels really good. In a lot of other like more constricting maps, she feels kind of bad. And for obvious reasons. Citrine, everybody. What do we all think about Citrine? No, but if you're doing a Dive Bomb build, you have to Dive Bomb constantly, or else there's no point in doing Dive Bomb damage. Oh, unless that damage increases, you're saying is just for damage. It doesn't have to be for Dive Bomb. Oh, I see what you mean now. No, that increases Tailwind damage. So, you know, you have to keep Tailwinding or else you're not doing damage. Defeats the whole purpose of the build. So yes, you are constantly Dive Bombing. Okay. Citrine's sweet. Love her. She could do more damage, but she does decent damage overall. Whew. Passive, pick up health orb to increase generation by 0.1, maximum 25. You get HP regen per sec. Cool. Your first ability is just small damage, health orb, energy orb drop increase. It is really good for hitting big groups of enemies. Preserving Shell is weird lower tier damage reduction. Well, it's still really good. Because you kill enemies and it increases the amount. So as long as you're killing enemies, you're good. You're good. Prismatic Gem is a turret. I wish it did more damage, but it does AoE status damage at random. Oh no, it just inflicts all 4 of those statuses at once. Sorry, I thought it inflicted like one of the 4 statuses at random. So it inflicts those 4 statuses and it has a really high status chance duration. Cool, with strength. And then you have Crystallize, which is pretty good because it's an AoE freeze and then it's a crit chance increase. I have the augment on Recrystallize, where when you shoot the crystal, it grows and spreads to other enemies. Therefore, if there's enough enemies around, you effectively never have to recast your 4th ability. It's really good. It's her only augment, and it is very nice. So you just like chain spread the crystals, because it's like a good range of 16 meters, so not bad. But you'll probably still have to recast your 4th once in a while, pretty much because there won't be enough enemies, or you won't shoot the crystal back then, something like that. Yeah, replacing 4 with Roar for stronger Prismatic Gem makes sense. For sure. I'm a fan of Citrine. Big fan. I feel like no matter what, you want range and strength and duration, but you don't need a ton of efficiency. You might be okay getting negative efficiency because of how her first ability works too. So yeah, she's lovely. What does everyone think? Oh, we're voting between S and A, huh? Well, looks like people are mainly voting her into the S tier category right now. Very interesting. Very interesting, everybody. Yeah, Fracturing Crush. Hell yeah. Oh, now let's do with Kullervo. Does everybody like the male version of Garuda? How does everyone like male emo frame? Male blood daddy. Aw. My boy, high A tier. My boy. Vote now. Boreal set works on her? Oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff that works like that with sets. I need to... Oh, I can make so many Warframe builds. Just takes so much time to do the same stuff. They just nuke the shit out of everything, though. Kullervo. Very strong Warframe. Oh, Vampire Survivors is free on the Epic Game Store for the next 24 hours. Oh, shit. That's cool. Remember, there's a new free game on the Epic Game Store every day, so grab them. Epic Games creator code Pupsker. Yeah, does everyone like Kullervo a lot? I used him a bit. And I do enjoy him, but he's not my fave or anything. Wrath of Ukko teleports your 4 and increases duration by 6 seconds. When you Wrathful Advance, move Storm of Daggers. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's your teleport behind them. I got you. And then you murder the shit out of them with huge crit. I guess you just teleport to them, not behind them. Recompense. Good damage overguard. Hell yeah. Your 4th ability is really cool. It just links together enemies and you just kill them all together. I'd say you pretty much need to have 200% strength on Kullervo. Yeah, he's not invincible. You gotta spam recompense and just never let go of your overguard sometimes. It won't let me vote. Oh, it makes sense why. Yeah, Twitch is more buggy apparently. That's okay. It is what it is. YouTube voting seemingly works better. Storm of Ukko is cool though. It's good damage AoE slash. Like, look at that. Yeah, he's good. And then your passive's like better heavy attack as well. Which makes sense with his one ability. So people are heavily S-ing him. Fuck yeah. S tier, Kullervo. Kullervo. Not bad, not bad. Okay, polls on Twitch just fucking suck because they keep breaking, so I'm just gonna stop doing them for the last handful of frames. But Twitch people, feel free to just yell. Best way to do it, just yell. Corvix. Okay, next up is your tanky boy, Corvix. What do y'all think about him? He's pretty cool. Corvix is a tanky shit brick house, frame war. You throw up your AoE damage pillars and they do radiation damage. So that's cool. Long duration, not bad. You have more punch through with Corvex weapons, which is actually sick if you think about it. Corvex CC works really well together if you have some sort of CC with Corvex because of that. Think about it. Your containment wall is cool because it does some damage vulnerability and some damage, but it's just nothing amazing, you know? It's like other Warframes have much better damage vulnerability and damage with much less annoyingness, but still does damage and radiation and decent damage at that. Like that's pretty good overall. Your third ability is nice. You just guard yourself against status. And then you can get more statuses by killing enemies with radiation, essentially. And then your fourth ability is your Iron Man. So you Iron Man Chest Blast. You hit enemies with radiation. And if you hit your pillars, like the first ability pillars, they empower and do more damage and do AoE. And it's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, his second ability has a Augment Morning Wall, or Wrecking Wall. Oh, it strips armor and shield, so you want to get 200% strength, then you strip 100% of armor and shield, which is fucking sick. That is sick, okay. Hitting 5 more enemies will restart the duration of any Chinkra or Shangrenka pillars and empower them. Okay, so that's actually insane. You want to use that on him 100%, assuming you're actually using his kit. And then use it every like 30 seconds, and then your Chinkra pillars are going to stay up forever. Nope, that's awesome. No, that augment makes him way better for sure. I would vote that's a mandatory augment on your boy Corvex. This is my like cash build. So what does everyone think about you boy Corvex? Oh wow, halfway between A and B. What do you think, YouTube, Twitch? Yeah, B, solid B, A, B, okay. Interesting. Thinking low A now. Yeah, like the issue with his kit is he is a stationary kit. Like that is his biggest issue. And you know what? In Warframe, there's only a handful of missions which are very much stationary, right? So you can throw him on defenses. You can throw him on mobile defenses. You can throw him on like the infiltration missions where you just stick in one spot. So, yeah, but he's not a versatile frame. So anything that you have to move around, his kit sucks. And that really sucks, okay? Now you have to think about it. His overall kit's really good for less movement, and that does suck. He is a tried and true defensive and non-mobility frame, which in a game like Warframe definitely doesn't make him S tier, you know? Yeah. But hey, it is what it is. I think he's pretty solidly A tier as a defense frame and B tier as like an overall frame for a lot of people. And yeah, it's really between A and B. But there's a lot more people ranking him lower and B, so we'll go with B tier. Yeah, we'll go with B tier on that one, everybody. It's fair, it's fair. But he's like low A, high B kind of deal, it seems. Okay, so just Dante. This one's gonna be pretty easy, I'd say. What does everyone think about Dante? The one and only. You guys like Dante? Pretty cool frame, right? So he might be just the best frame by default of just playing him. Like his kit's just insane. Like he's the best frame. Yeah, just put Dante in S, no need for a pull. Fuck. Oh, I love it. Yeah, you know it's funny when Dante's just like the S tier frame. Gandalf of Warframe. Oh, who would have guessed Dante's S tier? Fun fact, he has like 8 abilities. Exalted Book, which is an insane buffer. I use it for buffing and that's it. Light Verse, which is just overguard. Okay, cool. Your third ability, which is just slash damage. And then your fourth ability, which is a combo between your 2-2, your 3-3, your 2-1, and your or your 2-3 and your 3-2. So it's 4 abilities. Yeah, you get insane overguard as well as overguard regeneration on kill. You get an insane damage AoE, which pops statuses at a really high damage multiplier number. You get a book that just flies around and hurts enemies. Sick. And it just attacks. So it's just a little knock to a book copy. And then your actual last one, which is just you do more status damage increase and status vulnerability to enemies. It's just better, more status on enemies and more damage. So you just essentially keep your passives up and then just do a fuck ton of damage. That's his kit. You do 2-3-4, you do 2-2-4, you do 3-2-4, and then you just spam 3-3-4. Well, I guess you can buff him in any order, but yeah, Dante's insane. Look at this peak. And you throw on Precision Intensify. And you throw on... He is like, no matter what, you never not throw on Precision Intensify if you have it, since his main damage is his 4 abilities on his 4th ability. So, his 4 abilities on his 4th ability. Yeah, you know, it's not that hard. Yeah, he's insane, Dante. Oh, no, that was the YouTube chat. There we go. Next up is Jade. What's everyone think about Pregnant Frame? Jade and her shadows. Do you like Jade and her shadows, chat? Or do you hate Jade and her shadows? Uh-huh. Yeah, a lot to think about that one. Shadows good, shadows bad, shadows everywhere. So Jade is a cool frame. I'd say she's good. Origin System does not have good healthcare. That is true. So her abilities are simple overall. You just do like an AoE attack. Heals allies, hurts enemies. Nice. Some abilities apply judgments, increasing enemy damage vulnerability by 50% for 10 seconds. So yeah, and she has 2 aura slot mods. So yeah, you just do more damage to enemies. Pretty good. Her second ability is power strength or damage increase or shield per second and shield recharge delay, right? So it's just like it's a passive buff. You choose one of them at a time. So yeah. Killing enemies surrounded by judgment increases duration by 2 seconds. So you kill a bunch of enemies. Cool. Yeah, you have a max amount of 5 abilities on your first one. Only 5 AoEs. Your third ability is really cool. It's just a forward defense reduction slow damage per second. It doesn't do much damage, so it's mainly used to slow people and defense reduction them. Armor shred, if you will. So really good. Decently good. It's not insane. And then your fourth ability is an augmented weapon. You just shoot enemies with like AoE green explodies. And if enemies have judgment over them, you alt fire and it explodes and does more damage. It's pretty good. I like it. You also get damage reduction in the air. It's like, okay. Could do more. It's really the alt fire that does a lot of damage on this bad boy. But like, it doesn't say how much. It just does like AoE alt fire. So like, it's okay, but it's not insane. You feel me? I would say she's like decent. Definitely good. Say like A tier? Oh damn, chat's like S, A, S, A? It's between S and A for chat, huh? Yeah, stock is baby buff. Warframe lore. She's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this also dissolves their shields and armor. That's why it's defense reduction a second. Forgot about that. Yeah, like I like her. You just need to have a bunch of dead bodies and then your judgment kills everybody. Easy. The idea is just you always have Light's Judgment. I wish they gave Light's Judgment better duration. Because the idea is you always have it down, you just always damage enemy. Oh well. Okay, it looks like she's pretty much between S and A tier for everybody. We'll throw her in A tier for now. We'll throw her in A tier. But it was very close between A and S. Very close between S and A. So, cool A tier frame. Very good, very good. Oh, we're at the last 3 frames, everybody. Holy shit. So, what does everybody think about your girl, Kome? Kome oh my. She's the type of frame to steal all of your money, gamble it away, and then just say, I'm sorry, uwu. She's the type of girl with a crippling gambling addiction. Oh yeah, she's insane in Duviri because she gets way more decrees. And she's really insane in like long runs. Once you build up enough decrees, she's pretty wild. If you think about it, she's technically the strongest frame. Well, one of the strongest frames if you last a long time. Past the 1 hour mark, she's a god. She's a freaking god. If you want to look at it like that. But overall, like, yeah, she's good. Might not be the best ever, but she's good. Yeah, like, I don't care about doing endurance level cap shit either half the time, so she's like, meh. I like running her in Duviri a lot and then doing longer Duviri runs. And then seeing how insane she can get. But, yeah. Pretty wild, huh? Pretty wild. So I like her. Her abilities are pretty simple too, right? Oh, no, I didn't even swap to Kome. You have like Gambling Addict, you have AoE status damage on your strings. If your dodge chance heal thing, dodge block heal, I don't know how to put it. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, level caps in Duviri, sure, because it's a lot faster and like chill. Eventually, maybe I'll upgrade the rest of my operator trees and do regular level 9999 runs, but not a huge fan. Get too bored. Either way, it looks like people are putting Kome pretty solidly A, but she's one of the ones that's not like hard A. She's like A, a little bit of B. Some people like her. Some people like her more, some people like her less. Oh, my Warframe? Or my background? Oh, it's Bleach. It's Bleach. It's just always Bleach. A tier frame. What does everyone think about Cyto 9? Apart from him being like new frame, how great is he? Do you love him? Do you hate him? Would you play Cyto 9 24/7? Or do you not like Cyto 9? I have not seemed to unlock Cyto 9 yet because the game gods hate me. The devs seem to have cursed me and put a block of getting the chassis on my account, and after like 40 runs, 50 runs, I still haven't gotten that bastard. So I'm just waiting until I buy him with standing in rank 5. Because I need to get rank 5 first. But yeah, Cyto 9, what do you think? He's pretty cool. You got elemental ammo. You have weak point damage increase and walls. You got your exalted sniper rifle. Can't quite remember what his third ability is, though. Oh yeah, your third is the stealth. I totally forgot about the stealth for a sec. Like, that's really cool. You got stealth. You have to hit people with headshots / weak points, right? So, you gotta do that. I'm a patient person. I don't care to play him day one and make a build video or anything, so... I'll wait until I build him. But he's pretty cool. I'd say, yeah, he seems like A tier. Everyone seemingly throws him in A tier right now, too. The nice thing about it, so you need a lot of strength. Because I think strength will build the number of ricochets on his fourth ability. So you really do want to be very high amount of strength. And the annoying part is the ricochet range is only 10 meters, but that's not terrible. Now that they've added weak point mods, exactly, throw on weak point mods, and you're just gonna like shit can the enemies. But yeah, I agree, primary strength duration, try not to take any negatives to range as well. That's how I'd view him. Because I'm assuming your range will reduce your seek a lot, and I don't want that. So I probably wouldn't take a ton of corruption on him. But evade's really good because you can a weak point with neutralize and then get a bunch of weak point kills using it. Because this like ricochet weak points. Because you have to remember the ricochet is a ricochet to weak points. So in theory, as long as you have a little bit of duration and strength, your evade can last, your stealth can last really easily forever. Think about it, right? Because if you get 5 weak point kills with 1 bullet, that's 10 seconds. If you get more strength, more ricochet, you get 10. That's 20. Yeah. And that's just at level 1. I should clarify, this isn't level like 3 yet. These are just the level 1 stats. So it'll get better. And then weak point kills increase Cyto 9's weak point critical chance by 1% up to 300% for the duration of the current mission. So he is another headshot weak point frame. Wouldn't weak point mods be good on Banshee? Yeah. Banshee, Cyto 9. There's a handful of dudes who do weak point stuff. So anyone who buffs weak points a lot, like think about Harrow, because headshot increase. Harrow could be good buffs for weak point mods too. All new. All new, right? That's why. That's why I want to make this. So it looks like people are Cyto 9 and A. A lot of people also say like A to S tier. People really like Cyto 9, and that's fair. He's probably just too new right now and not inherently insane enough to go S tier like Dante was. But I get it. I get it for sure. He's a cool frame. Now. Now, last but not least, Dagoth. What does everyone think about Dagoth? I'd say she's pretty dang good. Ward Slice, good damage, viral, spreads doom. Doom is just like more damage essentially. Oh, we're never getting raids, no. Doom is just enemies suffer more damage essentially. So that's sweet, and it's viral. Grave Spirit is just you get an extra life. Oh hey, by the way, huge crit damage increases. And Doom increases crit chance. So yeah, you don't die. And then your fourth ability is very high damage, 30,000 damage default, right? High damage and defense reduction. So this shit slaps. Yeah, she's very good overall. Her survivability outside of Grave Spirit can be a bit annoying, but you can just spam abilities with Brief Respite and stuff and Rolling Guard. I like her. She's a strong frame, everybody. Oh, weak point mods don't work on Banshee for the time being. Maybe we'll patch it. Who knows? Oh, so yeah, bug frame. Because I'm like, weak point damage mods should work. I don't see why they wouldn't. But yeah. So yeah, that's Dagath right there. Let me make the poll. Vote now, YouTube chat. High A, low S, A, S, B, A, S, B. She's pretty dope. I got some cast speed on her. Got some armor. Just for, you know, the fun of it. You take a lot of damage, so try not to die too much with Spectral Grave Spirit. My cash build. I got some Brief Respite. I don't have any flow, so I need some efficiency. Because you do wind up, using a lot of your energy very quickly. Especially with your 4th ability costing a lot. So, yeah. She's a great frame. I ended up using Dagath a lot when she first came out. And just overall, in the Whispers in the Wall constantly. Because she was like a strong frame, so. Very strong frame. And the whole idea of like just more damage and like double damage pretty much on Doom is nice. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. So that's Dagath. A lot of people love her, a lot of people hate her. But the truth of the matter is, that's da-na-na-na, it's Dagath! Yeah. That's me. Oh, this was a fun stream today. Oh, I've been streaming almost 5 hours. Getting a little tuckered now. Whew. It's always really long making certain tier lists, especially this one because a lot of it was voting and waiting and voting. Okay, a lot of people are throwing Dagath right now in S tier. Ooh, hot damn. S tier. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Yeah, like Dagath's dope as shit. Don't get me wrong. She's just more, it's more A tier for me sometimes. But I really do like her. So she's acceptably S tier. With all that damage and like somewhat pseudo invulnerability with her 3rd ability. Ugh. Armor shred, high damage ability. God damn. Idaho. Dun 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 dun. Na 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 na. Okay. Let's end her off there. Dagath in S tier. Oh my lord. Everybody, it seems this is the tier list for the community voted Warframe tier list. What's everybody think? Love it, hate it.